As long as we come on air every evening, the whole world must listen. As long as we preach this very gospel, Chukwokika Abiyama must be with us. Therefore, without any further hesitation, we must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama who resided in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained, that this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit, because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day Chukwu Abiyama binigwe whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth, to bless mankind through the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all these we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said, my name is Namdekano.
Makano Panuboko, Opa Tichiria, Abona Bosson, Ona Yukuchikanakana. Asimabura Bonomare, Yaburu Miaru, Namogara Palanamu, surrounding Bosom. Opano Maketo. Money is not everything. Let's fight for our freedom. For our freedom is our right. Papa Mubaram si Nabia Frabalamu Iyabuna Niminu Kambu Paraya no Bakano Jife Wata Winyakaye Akalobe Ilo Neseya Oye Wife Wapara Nifeya Nikabu Paruko Biafra is my life. Biafra, I must go back to our land. And the Fapano took off the day. Ogonyega Baramu, if I would come here 4 years ago. Gonna jump in there, Bongo Nojira Kahana. Mano, yes, no, Bugava, Nalibu. West not to one Nigeria. Yabito Solonga with Salah Gausa, Kano was a Roman neighbor. But I know Lugausa. I
I am the daughter of Biafran, the soil that carries warriors, the land that bears kings and queens, the sky that still whispers. Rise, Biafran, rise. I see the sun, not just on the flag, but on the sky, the filter that waits. I see red, not just as a color, but the blood of our past heroes and heroines. The freedom we pray for, the unity we fight for, the peace we clamor for. They asked me, what is Biafran? And I responded, Biafran is strength, Biafran is light, Biafran is hope, Biafran is me, Biafran is you, Biafran is all of us together. The red in the Biafran flag stands for blood shed by those who died on the struggle for Biafra. The black stands for the black people of Africa. The green represents our fertile agricultural land. The golden rising sun symbolizes a new beginning, hope, and emergence of a new nation. So we are the dreams of our father, the prayer of our mother, the heartbeat of tomorrow. They said, we Biafran are divided, but listen to my tongue. I am Wotu, I am Binudo, it will be Ike. So as I raise this flag high, I say it loud, I say it proud. Biafran arise, Biafran shine. They won't know.
Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world. You all are highly welcome once again to this very live presentation, reaching you all the way from the studio of Biafra Unite channel / television this very moment. Today's date remains 21st day of the month of August 2026. And the time right now is exactly 11 minutes past 4 p.m. in the land of Biafra. This is our live presentation as we have come for the second part of today's proceedings and, of course, our broadcast. So many things have happened already today in Lati, Finland, where our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko, is defending Biafra against the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. And of course, as I always say, if justice is allowed to prevail, it has only one-way traffic. And this very one-way traffic is the imminent release of Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko, the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in Exile. I welcome every one of you once again, my wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world. Ekpa Zua, everywhere is shaking, especially the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. I have told us before that the zoo does not trust Finland. The reason why Nigeria does not trust Finland over this case is because they know that Finland is a democratic nation. It's a country that is run by rule of law, a country that respects human rights, a country that does not have human rights abuse like Nigeria. So therefore, they do not trust Finland to help them to do dirty politics over the lives of innocent Biafrans, over the lives of over 70 million Biafrans scattered all over the world. Therefore, they can do undo. They can do undo in order to make sure that they succeed in their criminal agenda against Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko. Because as it stands right now, even as you can see it on your screen, the prosecutor is sweating to convince the court because he knows very, very well that he's just a loser. He's just a loser. The only way forward for him is to tender unreserved apology to our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko. That is the only way forward for this prosecutor, because etigo ya mgbada nwụrụ anwụ n'isi. Ụmụ Chukwu okike abịama, etigo the prosecutor mgbada nwụrụ anwụ n'isi. There are two. A man and woman prosecutors, etigo fam mgbada nwụrụ anwụ n'isi, because if you see the way they are, they are now defending themselves. Do you know, in a situation whereby the hunter becomes the hunted, they are defending themselves. They are defending themselves because they leveled baseless and false allegation against the child of God, against an innocent child of God who did not do no crime, who did not commit any offense. They just lock him up for almost 2 years now without any meaningful charges. Today is the day that eziokwu Chineke napụtala ife. Eziokwu Chukwu okike abịa mapụtala ife. Today, the world has seen the truth. The light is shining and the darkness can no longer comprehend it. The light is shining. The enemies are running away because what is happening or what is about to come is disaster and destruction to the kingdom of darkness. I am telling you today, you better listen and pay attention to what is going on. This is our Prime Minister today, being the 21st of August, 2026. After defending Biafra, Biafrans gather around him to, of course, to give him a very beautiful salute. Now, having said this, if you were here with us during our part one, the first program this morning / afternoon, if you paid attention, you will understand that we went through a lot of things that had happened during the morning session and afternoon. And then when we shut down the program, I told us that we are coming back. I also told us that today we might be having up to 3 programs, part 1, part 2, and part 3, because that very video, the video that the prosecutor have been fighting and trying to prohibit our Prime Minister not to play, some of those videos were played today. Yesterday, I can remember vividly that yesterday some of our people were panicking, but I want to tell us today that some of those videos were aired today. And there's a particular one, there's a very crucial one that has been in my mind. There's a particular one that has been in my mind all along. Please let me know if my voice is coming out. Please let me know if you can hear me before we continue. If you can hear me, please let me know in the comment section before we proceed. And as you join me, please endeavor to welcome others, like the program, and of course, send it to every WhatsApp groups or Facebook groups where you join. Send the link of this very program to all the WhatsApp groups and Facebook where you join. Let them know that we are live and direct. Let me know in the comment section if my voice is coming out. If you can hear me loud and clear, please let me know in the comment section so that we can proceed. Very, very, very important. Before we continue, let me first of all salute our sister, our mommy, our wife, who has slapped me this very early morning with a super chat. and she said, Ikuku Najisike, almost hell Biafra, almost hell Biafra. Thank you, Bioma. May God bless you for the super chat. All right, we proceed. One thing that we must understand is that when you are doing the right thing, the enemies will always fight you. But what you need is consistency for you to succeed. When you know that you are on the right track, you need only one thing: consistency. Only one thing. Only one. Remember, you need every other thing for you to be on the right track. But once you get those things that make you to be on the right track, then you now need only one thing, and that is consistency. I told us that, listen, that very video, there is a very significant video. I'll be explaining that because we'll be talking about the video, but we'll first of all go through the arguments. We'll first of all go through the argument. I don't know if that is the word they use in law court or in judicial proceedings. I don't know if that's the word they use, argument. So if there's any other word they use, please let me know in the comment section. But me, I call it argument. So before we go into the video part of it, let us first of all speak about the argument between the prosecutor and, of course, the defendant. Now, after that, if time permits us, we'll proceed. If time does not permit us, then we'll have to go and strengthen our bones and then come back for the third program. Just like as I told us in the morning, that today we may be having 3 different sessions on on our programs today, because we are coming towards the conclusion of this very appeal hearing. We are coming towards the conclusion of the appeal. And they manoga one atapu. Ogo na-esi ike. This is the crucial moment of this very appeal case. So ogo na-esi ike. Now, we have already told us what has happened already between, of course, our Prime Minister and the prosecutor of the Biafran people, because that man is not just prosecuting Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko, if that's what he thinks. He is actually prosecuting the Biafran people all over the world. So, from today, I want every Biafran to know that thing, or should I say, I want to remind every Biafran that particular thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said way back a few years ago in 2021, that it is true. It is a badge of honor, for you to support the restoration of Biafra, for you to be among those who are going to support the kingdom of God on planet Earth. It is going to be a dishonor for everybody, individual or entity, who will ever fight the restoration of Biafra. It is going to be an unbelievable sin for you to be on the side of those who are going to fight the restoration of the kingdom of God on earth, because God has a mission. God has a purpose of restoring his kingdom on earth. So if you manage to become the reason why that very kingdom will be delayed in coming, I want to assure you, you are gonna. You are a gunner. You are a gunner. I said you are a gunner if you happen to be the reason why the kingdom or the coming of kingdom of Chukwokika Abiyama on earth will be delayed or has already been delayed, then you are a gunner. Now, having said all these things, we are going to continue from where we stopped in the afternoon. Why the prosecutor went back to scrutinize our Prime Minister's WhatsApp messages and his emails. Our PM asked the prosecutor a very simple question. How do you define self-defense in an armed conflict? A very, 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 very simple and I don't want to say important question, but I want to use a bigger word. A very simple question and head breaking or head scattering question. Head breaking or head scattering question. Because this is the question that will scatter your head. If you ever attempt to answer it as a prosecutor, the case is finished. The case is done and dusted. You understand me? Then initially, he pretended as if he didn't hear anything. No, only for no now. Because in Tichiria. Then our Prime Minister repeated the same question again. How do you define self-defense in an armed conflict? Till now, prosecutor has not been able to give an answer to that very simple question. Because he knows that once that very answer is given, it is game over. Now, it did not end there. The argument continues. The argument continues because our Prime Minister was demanding an apology from the prosecutor because prosecutor is finding it very, very difficult, probably impossible to apologize to our Prime Minister. But on you go. Now, our PM said, he said something very, very, very important. He told the court that one of the strongest messages he wants this court to send to the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, is that when people rise up, when people decide to exercise their right to self-determination, it is not a declaration of war. When people, oh my goodness me, oh my God. Self-determination is the inalienable right of every citizen or every, nation in a country. Especially in a country where you have, different tribes in it, like the ones we have in Africa here. Self-determination is the right of a people to determine their political future. So when you raise a placard and march to the street peacefully, said we want freedom, we want referendum to decide our fate, the only thing Nigeria government can do is to send the military to go and shoot at sight. Who is then declaring war? Who is then declaring war? Is it the people with placards or the state that have ordered shoot at sight? Who is declaring war? And remember, during our previous broadcast, we told us that in Finland, they have only 5 million population. The entire Finland have only 5 million population. Imagine that. 5 million population. And there are two separate autonomous regions in Finland, which we gave you their names in our previous program today. Two separate regions in Finland that are autonomous. Autonomous. They have their own things. They are Finnish, but they have their own things. They have their own things going on for them. That is self-determination. Now, that is exactly what the Biafran people did. There is no time the Biafran people just rise up and carry arms and say, we want to fight Nigeria to get freedom. Our prime minister was telling the court. We were carrying placards only, protesting on the streets, exercising our right to self-determination through peaceful negotiations. But what was Nigeria's response? They sent the military, the Janjaweed terrorists and jihadist army to kill us. Which the evidences are here. The evidences are there. So there is no way we fold our arms. There is no way we are going to fold our hands and watch our people being exterminated. There is no chance, no way. That we have to defend ourselves. And that is exactly what we are doing. It is Nigeria that declared war on the Biafran people. Please hit the like button if you join me. Once you join me, hit the like button. Very, very important. Alert everyone. Tell the people. Let the people know that we have come live. Let them know. Our Prime Minister told the court that the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, does not sign all the human rights laws of the United Nations. Even some of the African human rights laws of African Charter where individuals, where individuals can sue a government if there is any human rights violations. Do you even know this thing in the first place? Were you aware that Nigeria did not sign all the human rights laws in the United Nations, all the human rights treaties and African human rights laws? Are you aware that Nigeria did not sign all of them? Even me, I didn't know before. You know, where individuals can sue to sue a government, individual can sue a government to court if there is any form of human rights violations. So our PM told the court that Biafra, as an independent nation, will sign our people, our nation, Biafra, if become an independent nation, will sign and ratify all the international treaties, especially when it has something to do with human rights. That a lot of people have taken to Nigeria. Listen now, this is now what our PM explained to the court. He told them that a lot of people have taken Nigeria government to court, including we, the Biafran people. Do you know what? When they get to the court, they will tell them that Nigeria is not signatory to treaties that warrant individuals or organizations to sue the government of Nigeria to court. So what do? They will just trash the case, and that is exactly what the Islamic State of Nigeria brings. Alana Abandi judges that an individual or a group of people cannot sue the government of the zoo to court. Now, can somebody tell us who has sued Nigeria to court before? Just tell us if there's anywhere where Nigeria is being, where Nigerian government is facing trial anywhere in the world, both in the international community, ICC. There's a lot of cases. They normally say they have sued Nigeria to ICC and all that. Plenty of them. We normally hear it on the social media. Tell me, can anyone tell me in the comment section? I am watching now. I am looking at the comment section. I want to see your response. Can anyone tell me if there's any place where Nigeria is facing trial? Nigeria government is facing trial in any international court, even in the African court. There's a case in ECOWAS some time ago. I can't remember what that case was all about. They trashed that very case. I can't remember what that case was all about in ECOWAS. I can't remember. I can't really remember who and who against. Was it against a president of Nigeria or against Nigeria government? There's a case not quite long ago where ECOWAS just trashed the case and throw it in the bin. I don't know if it was P2B versus Tinubu or someone versus there's a case. There's a case. I don't remember, but I will make a research about it. Where they took Nigeria to ECOWAS and they trashed it. They trashed the case with immediate effect. And we were thinking, because we did not know, we were thinking that they have bribed ECOWAS. We were thinking that they have bribed ECOWAS. You understand? We, the people, were thinking that Nigeria government has bribed ECOWAS. Not knowing that it is not about bribe. It's just that Nigeria did not sign international laws that allows any individual or a group of people to sue the government of Nigeria to any international court. You can go there and sue because you don't know that Nigeria did not sign any law of that nature. Once you go there, they'll just dump your case there. How many cases? Even Buhari has a case in ICC. Kadafaya, Yakubu Gowon has a case in ICC. Biafra under which Biafra agitation group was that? Can somebody remind me? There's one Okoko that usually claims to be a Biafra agitator. Say their case is in the one said their case is in Abuja against Nigeria government to allow Biafrans to go. The other one said that their case is in the ICC, an International Criminal Court of Hague, that they are fighting Nigeria to free Biafrans. There's one that usually go to Abuja. Oh, the Emeka is that not Emeka Emekesere that usually confuse himself and his gullible, tiny few listeners? You know that they are taking Nigeria to court. There is nothing like that. Absolutely nothing like that. They did not know. It is today that I noticed that Nigeria did not sign international laws that will allow, that will allow individuals to sue Nigeria. It is today that I noticed this thing. I was not aware before. Somebody say Tony Nade, not Euro Anya, never Euro Anya. Tony Nade is Tony Nade, not Euro Anya. Is Tony Nade. Tony Nade. Okoko ọpọ suit na-amagharị na-erugharị na Abuja. So on a sue Nigeria government because for how many years? Tony Nadia onwe ike ọkago nka na because I didn't sure na ọtọlụ m atọ. Onwe ike ọkago na ama m ọka na-ebugarịkwa faịlụ na Abuja. Imagine. They say they sue Nigeria government to court. Till today, Munagono, nothing has come out of it. And that same Tony Nade may not even know. Because on Maho, that Nigeria government cannot be sued. Nigeria government cannot be sued in any court because they are not signatory to any law internationally or even locally that warrant any individual or a group of people to sue the government of Nigeria. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Umuchukwu okike abịama. Alo melo. Ichoku. I just noticed it today. So our prime minister continued talking to the court. He told them that Nigeria did not sign any signatory or treaty that warrant individuals to sue or organization to sue Nigeria government to the court. So they will just trash the case once, of course, once you get to that point, your case is gone. Your case is gone because it is not allowed. It's life, no balance. So our PM told the court that these are the things that we are going to, rectify. Biafra Nation is going to rectify all these anomalies and bring a true democracy in the Sahel region, because we've had enough. We've had enough. So he told them that this is, of course, what you get when this Nigeria Islamic State that has been confirmed in the international, that has confirmed internationally that Nigeria is an Islamic country. This is what you get from them. So here's what they bring. They don't allow any voice whatsoever that will challenge the status quo, that will challenge the impunity of the government, that the only thing they want, they silence every voice, anybody who wants to speak against or about the inhuman, about the human rights violations or anything contrary to what the Islamic State of Nigeria wants to do. And these things, even the court in Finland is not aware of it, unfortunately. Even the prosecutor is not even aware. Prosecutor doesn't know. Now, he used the Biafrans who are in the court there to give example. Please pay attention. Our prime minister used the Biafran people who were there in the court to give examples of what he's talking about. And what happened? He told the court that he said, you see that we have professors here. We have professors here. We have doctors here. Biafrans from Biafra people came from different countries all around the world, including Australia and of course America. Because American people, our Biafrans who came from America were also there. He told them that we have educated people and we want to run a true democratic government that will allow Biafra to sign all international laws and treaties that will protect the citizens from state violence, which is exactly what Nigeria does not have. Nigeria does not have, laws that protect the citizens from state violence. That is the reason why you have NSAS massacre, Lekki massacre, or Obibo massacre. All the massacres, you have them. You have them. All the massacres where innocent Biafrans were being massacred in cold blood. Innocent Christians were being massacred in cold blood, including Nigerians. You understand? Including innocent Nigerians have been massacred in cold blood. Onedo n'anya ụmụchukwu okike abịa, ma we paying attention. Ọkwa ihe anyị na-ekwu na-abanye. Ọkwa unu na-aghọta ya ọfụma. Unu na-aghọtakwa ya. Umuchukwu, that we cannot forget. A day that we, the people of Biafra, cannot forget. And based on everything that happened today, the prosecutor, because me, based on the information that I have, I was concentrating on the actions of prosecutors. I was concentrating on what the prosecutors are doing to know if they are succumbing or whether they still they are still doing shenanigans or causing a nuisance in the court. So our PM also told the court that even this morning, not to Tata, today, about 21st of August, 2026, as we were speaking, there is a report that Nigeria is bombing Biafrans in Biafra land this morning. Also, he told the court that we did not in any way declare war on the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. It is Nigeria that declared war on Biafra. So we have to defend ourselves, because you cannot declare war on us and expect us to fold our arms and watch you annihilate us. We have to defend ourselves. It is only a tree that had that they want to cut it off, and then the tree continues to stand tall until they come and cut it down. Then the prosecutor jumped in immediately. You said you were a commander. The prosecutor now was putting it on our prime minister. But you are a commander. You are a commander of Biafra army. Master Samuel Banjoko said, I am not a commander. There is no way I can be a commander from exile, from a foreign country. What we are doing, our PM now told him that what we are doing is everybody is bringing their own ideas and support. If there is PM told them that if there is 4 or 5 armor tanks lining up and to bombard Biafrans, everybody will bring their ideas and how to defend our people from the terrorism of Nigerian state. Not only him. Our PM said, not only me, I'm not the only one. I am not I am only doing my part. I am only doing my part. And of course, I'm bringing my own ideas and support on how to defend our people. And of course, other Biafrans are also doing their parts. That I am not a commander, and nobody can be a commander from exile. Nobody can be a commander from exile. That is our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa assertion. There is no how you be a commander in exile. First of all, we have a de facto government. In fact, I will come there. Not now. I'll come there. Then the prosecutor jumped in again and claimed that Mazi Simon Ekpa, is inciting people. He's inciting people. This and that. Incite. Then our PM, Mazi Simon Ekpa, asked him, what do you know about freedom or freedom fighting? The prosecutor does not have any answer to give to that very question. No answer whatsoever. He asked him again, how do you incite people that are already at war? How do you incite people who are already at war? Because we all can remember, as we are hearing this, as we are watching this program and listening to my voice, we all can remember that when Mazi Simon Ekpa became prominent in this very struggle, when our PM, Mazi Simon Ekpa became prominent in this very struggle, there was already war in Biafra land. Nigeria was already unaliving innocent Biafrans and bombarding Biafrans in their homes. And certain, villages and homes are blazed. So how is he inciting the people where there is already, war and area bombardment in Biafra land? The prosecutor does not have any answer to that. Onaka Okonisi. How is Simon Ekpa inciting people in a place where there is already war, where you have Super Tucano, where you have military fighter jets hovering everywhere, throwing bombs from the air? How is he inciting people? Is a simple question. Ndi DOS criminal gang. How is Simon Ekpa inciting people? Musa, how is Simon Ekpa inciting people in a place where you already have military, military massacring people, where you already have war going on? How can he incite people in a... So when he say defend yourselves, it now becomes incitement, because all he's supposed to say is that no, Biafrans, when the Nigerian army come to kill you, you must fold your arms so that they can kill you and walk away freely, because no international court is bringing them to justice. No one, not even no local court, no African court, no international court, no lawyer, no law, nothing is bringing Nigeria to justice. Not even one. If not, tell me, why is Kadafaya Yakubu Gowon still walking around until now he's become very, very old and he can no longer walk? Tell me why Yakubu Gowon is free. Tell me why he's not rotting in jail. Because there is no law whatsoever is bringing them to justice. Not even one. Not even one. Not one. Onanano. So these are the things going on. O kwesịrị ịsị ụmụ Igbo sị ya, ụmụ Biafra, no, everybody pipe on low. Onye defend onwe ya. When they come to unalive you, you must fold your arms and wait for them to kill you. And then that is now where we are. That is how the Nigeria government want it. That is how Musa want it. That is how the prosecutor want it. Because we are less of, as long as they are concerned, we are less of human. We are not human beings. We are less. We are less humans. We are less humans. Now they continue. They also ask him about his position as the prime minister. They asked Mazi Simon Ekpa, your position as the prime minister. He told them that when Biafra Republic government in exile was formed, the Biafra people voted for him to be their prime minister, to lead them, as the Biafra now has a government in exile, including those who are here. Our PM told the court that even those who are here and no one are caught, they can testify that they voted for me. They voted me to be their prime minister, and I have been representing them. I have been representing them, which is true. Which is true. He said, I have been representing them everywhere in the world. both in America, anywhere, in every organization in Europe, everywhere that Mazi Banjoko, has been representing us, because we, the people of Biafra, especially when the Biafra Republic government in exile was formed, we voted for him to be our prime minister. Yes. Our PM also told the court that Biafra Republic government in exile is duly registered in so many countries across the globe, and no official or member of the Biafra Republic government in exile in any country has been arrested or molested. Nobody, no official or member of the Biafra Republic government in exile has been arrested, molested, or harassed anywhere in the world, including in America. And America is fully aware of the activities of the Biafra Republic government in exile. Only in the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, that you see people being unalived as Biafrans. And nobody has been arrested in America for fighting or advocating for the Biafra independence. Only in the zoo, and only the prosecutor who has been scammed and charmed by the zoo, with whatever they charmed him with. Of course, we know. Represent. Only the prosecutor is the one that is against the Biafra Republic government in exile, or even Biafrans fighting, fighting and demanding for their freedom. Only the prosecutor. Then the prosecutor now jumped again and said, but they declared Gezianonte. Gezianonte only believe a prosecutor. This life, no balance, I'm telling you. Because let me know in the comment section if my voice is still coming out so that we can continue. Now, Gezianonte prosecutor. After PM said what he said, the prosecutor now said that, but they declare Biafra in Lati. Why did they declare Biafra in Finland, in another man's country? Our PM said that Biafra or Biafrans are not the only one to have declared independence in a foreign country. He told them that maybe he told not them. He told the Kadafaya, the prosecutor. He told the prosecutor that maybe he doesn't know history, because even Czechoslovakia, Czech Republic, Czechoslovakia also declared independence in Washington, D.C. in America. So a lot of countries have declared independence in a foreign land. So many countries. Czechoslovakia, which is also in Europe, they declared independence in America. So not only Biafra, in Kayaman Peach. Now, again, prosecutor talked about the sit at home again. Prosecutor sit at home matter batakwa. And then PM told them that we have different types, different ways of observing sit at home. There is one that we normally observe when we have security information that, of course, the Nigeria terrorist army is coming to attack a certain or a particular place. Then our people will, volunteer to sit at home in order to escape or evade the planned attack of our people by the Nigerian jihadist army. Because you know what they do? What they do is that they go a place where people gather. The Nigerian army go to a place where Biafrans gather, maybe in the market square or in the street. They just throw their obunigwe, they throw bomb there or shoot aside to unalive people for fun. They do this thing for fun. Nigerian army of Fulani controlled Nigerian army and police kill Biafrans for fun. For fun, no, Muchineke. If I show you some certain videos people usually send me that is happening in Biafra land, if had it been that we are in control of YouTube, I swear, had it been we are in control of YouTube, if you see videos, even yesterday after my program, the kind of video that I received, there is one man, by the way, let me use this opportunity to warn our people. There's one man called Man Pass Man. We have talked about that man sometime in the past. Man Pass Man, if on a buzina abu members, yeah. Man Pass Man, no ifite. Ne buzi members ya now in Orifite, in Epusigo local government area. Man Pass Man is now unaliving his own members in the Udogachi of Soludo. Ndiago Echemba and Udogachi Soludo. Man Pass Man, who happens to be their commander in Orifite, is now the one eliminating his own members. Man Pass Man. Onwere ka aja osugbuo ụmụnne ya na-ebe akwa ndị otu ya. Ndị otu ya. Man Pass Man, they say, I don't know. I don't want to, go deeper into this matter because this is our Prime Minister's appeal hearing we are talking about. So they use these people, they gather them, and they are using them to eliminate Igbos. So what am I trying to say here? They unalive our people for fun. They derive joy in killing Biafrans. This is what our people are passing through. This is what Biafrans are passing through. And the earlier we start shouting on top of our voice, talking about these things and making sure that the whole world understand why we are fighting for our freedom, the better for all of us. They unalive our people for fun. So the prosecutor now asks him, why are they now locking the entire Southeast? If there is any security information in a particular place where the military or security, information, why are they not, sitting like trying to, if they want to observe, sit at home to a particular place where they have information of security, at imminent security attack? Then our PM answered him and said, this particular question, this is why I told you that you need to apologize to me, because you don't understand the terrain of Biafra land. You don't know. What you don't know is bigger than you. PM told him, you won't, if you know, Hadibi, you know the terrain of Biafra land, how Biafra land is, you won't be asking this sort of question. He told them that in Biafra land, Nigeria army has so many and different military formations in Biafra land. They have 82 division, which is located in Enugu. They have 34 artillery brigade in Obinze. They have Nkwago in Ebonyi State. They have Onitsha cantonment, which is Mami barracks in Onitsha. So many military formation. So how would you know how they plan to attack you? You may have information that they are coming to a particular place, but they work in unison. They may plan to attack from different areas and different angles because they have military formations everywhere and they work in unison. So even sometimes our security updates to our people make them to postpone the planned attack on our people. Once they see that their attack has been, or their plan has to attack Biafrans have been leaked, they will, sometimes they postpone it. They shift it to another day. The moment they see that their plans have been leaked, they postpone it because they know that our people are going to sit at home. That's why they got angry. Like the video that I played for you. I think was it yesterday? I think yesterday, yeah. Either yesterday or no, it was on the 18th. Yeah, on the 18th. One of the videos that I played for us on the 18th, in either 18th or 17th. The video where that Nigerian army was, not Nigerian army, Nigerian soldiers were shooting inside a house in Enugu State, and they were speaking Hausa and Fufude, to prove where they come from. They were speaking Fufude in Enugu, where they were shooting and burning houses in Enugu State. So you don't know. You don't know where they will come from. Sometimes they postponed it according to what we know and what our prime minister has told the court. PM showed the judge or the judges, and the court entirely, the 40 states of Biafra. The 40 states of Biafra, each state has about 15 counties. Each state has 15 counties. Each county has about 5 districts. And he told them that he told them so many things, of course, both the structure, the way we have structured our, our country, which is coming, and including the de facto government, how the de facto government is operating. And he also he didn't deny anything. He told them that yes, he's in communication, in contact with the de facto government, because that is the grassroots, the grassroots. This word I use, the grassroots. Like easy to working. Where the word they use, and I want to use the exact word he used. That is the grassroots. How we are, penetrating and sensitizing our people. That is the grassroots, the de facto government, because they are the ones who are on ground. They know every single thing that is happening on ground. And let me tell you, every Biafran is a de facto government. Every Biafran that is in homeland is a de facto government. I'm telling us. Every single Biafran in homeland is a de facto government. Is a member or official of the de facto government. Because even in an independent country where you already have a country ruling themselves and independent, have their own independence, everybody, the government is the people are the government. You understand me? The government, somebody said grassroots mobilization. Thank you. Obu. May God bless you. So the government is the people, and the people are the government. Without the people, there will be no government. So our PM told them, not just told them, showed them many things about the structures, the government, the 40 states of Biafra, the 15 counties, the 5 districts in each county, and de facto everything. So, and of course, how we plan to govern ourselves, which is something that is very, very unique and familiar with, of course, with everyone in the West, because most of the democracy that we are planning to bring to our people is something that they are very, very familiar with in the West, in Europe, And he told them that this particular movement is grassroots movement. It is something that everybody is involved. That is the reason why you see Biafrans chanting and singing and embracing him, because it is grassroots. It is something that everyone is involved. Every single family in Biafra land have passed through or have been involved or have suffered the Nigerian brutality. Every single family. There is no any family in Biafra land today that has never been touched or suffered the Nigerian brutality against the Biafran people. Either they unalive your loved one, either now or yesterday or before, even down to the Civil War. And even the effect of the Civil War is still affecting every human being in Biafra land today. Because they gave us 20 pounds. Not minding of repair, reestablishing the Biafrans, not minding, not even thinking of rebuilding the Biafra land, rebuilding the things that they destroyed. Imagine the federal government of Nigeria destroyed the destroyed Biafra land, and they did not care about rebuilding it. They left everything for us to do by ourselves with 20 pounds. I also told us that PM talked about that 20 pounds, right? How did you bombard the entire area, destroyed everywhere, only for you to give them 20 pounds without rebuilding anything? Without rebuilding anything. Please say now joining. If you are joining this program, try and hit the like button. Very, very important, please. Very, very important, please. You know? So now it did not end there. No, it did not end there. It is grassroots movement. Sometimes you don't even need to need a lot of Biafrans to know what's going on, because they already know, because they are all involved in it. You just need little, awareness. Even a newborn baby is aware of what is happening in Biafra land. So it's a grassroots something, and everybody is involved in it. The only people who are against it are those who are benefiting from Nigeria government, just like the prosecutors and those that they brought as witnesses. You got to go. So he also told the prosecutor that he told the prosecutor now face to face that you have prevented me from showing my peaceful advocacy to the court. You also prevented me from showing the court my political activities. And he also told the court that part of the things the prosecutors is trying to prevent is that the Biafra people have made it publicly, had made it public that Finland should be the mediator to mediate between Biafra and the Nigeria and the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, for peaceful separation, peaceful exit of Biafra from Nigeria. He told the judges that we are counting on Finland to be the mediator, to mediate between Biafra and Nigeria for a peaceful separation. We leave. Nigeria can continue. It's none of our business. We want Finland to be the mediator. Since our prime minister lives in Finland, we want Finland to be the mediator between Biafra and Nigeria for a peaceful separation. Biafra can separate from Nigeria. Nigeria can still survive. In the north, you have gold. At least they will stop funding terrorism. If they are funding terrorism, because every time they try to deny Christian genocide, and who are the people denying Christian genocide? They're not on us. The same people who are funding this terrorism are the people who are denying Christian genocide, right? So the ball is on your court. Since you are denying Christian genocide, let us now assume that you are funding terrorism just because of the solid resources you have in the north to control the solid resources like gold, diamond, californium, and all that. Let us agree that is the reason why you are funding terrorism, to control those resources. So let Biafra go while Nigeria continues, so that you can also stop your terrorism, because now you can now use your gold and diamond to better your country. In Yoruba land, they have so many resources. They have cocoa. They have they have cocoa. They have also gold. There is gold in Oyo State. There is gold in Ondo State. So they can control their resources. You imagine a country that has gold in large quantity in different states. They also have diamond in Adamawa in large quantity. Adamawa, the Atiku Abubakar state. Probably Atiku Abubakar is also involved in those who are mining diamond in Adamawa state because he's the richest man in Adamawa. So nobody will go and mine diamond in Adamawa without the consent of Atiku Abubakar, who is the richest man and the man that has attained the highest position in government from Adamawa state, which is the former deputy president of Nigeria. So they can use those things to better their country, build a very beautiful country in Nigeria, and better their economy. Because now, once Biafra goes, there will be no oil. But that does not mean that we are going to deny Nigeria oil. Mazinam Dekanu say we can pump oil to them for free of charge, because we are not looking for Biafra because of oil. Our biggest resource is our human resources, our manpower. That is our biggest resource. The prosecutor now said that there is a place Simon Ekpa mentioned about Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi. Why would he be talking about Mahatma Gandhi? Imagine. Because I told us that prosecutor has lost woefully. Ọ na-akọ aka n'isi or somebody bụ ọ na-ada ada o si n'enupụta enu ọjị enu iroko tree ezu kugolu ya after ka a tụrụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nga last year. Ọ nọ n'iroko tree o wee sizi ebe ahụ na-adazi ada nke ikpeazụ a wee na-aghọ aka ife ọ na-achọ bụ any branch tree ọ ya ahọdo so that ọ chọ ịda because ọ ma na ọ ya ada emekwa enu ma na ọ ya ada because ọ dawago. So ihe ọ na-emezi bụ ka ọ ghodowa ka ọ na-aghodo aka so that ọ chọzi ịda onwe safe landing ka ọ ghara ịda gbum ka ọ ghara ịda tipia. Ife ọ chọrọ bụ ka ọ na-agha aka ka weight ya na-reduce weight that force o ji na-ada yọtago ka o nwee ike na-reduce so that ọ daruzie oju nwayọ nwayọ land ya in order not to scatter. Yotago. Gwamu, tell me how on earth should this prosecutor now go to bring out what our prime minister tweeted or said about Mahatma Gandhi of India? Then our prime minister said Mahatma Gandhi, of course, I made reference of Mahatma Gandhi. Our PM is the one talking. Our PM told them that he made reference of Mahatma Gandhi, and not only Mahatma Gandhi, he also made reference of Nelson Mandela, because Mahatma Gandhi is was a great freedom fighter. Nelson Mandela was also a great freedom fighter. So, is it a crime to give reference of such great freedom fighters who have come and gone and liberated their people, their people from bondage? Is it a crime to make references with these legendary freedom fighters? Our prime minister asked. Up to this minute, the prosecutors are not yet able to respond. You understand me? Up till now, the prosecutors are not yet able to respond. So, it did not end there. It did not end there. And the argument continues. Now, the prosecutors also asked our prime minister, of course, about his messages and why he posted those things he normally posts on X, formerly Twitter. And our PM told them that he put those things out there so that people can see, the world can see the war that is going on in Biafra land. You understand? and to see the atrocities that Nigeria government is committing against the Biafran people in Biafra land. So people like the prosecutors, our PM now is telling them that the people like prosecutors, when they see those kind of posts and images or videos, what they do is that they're supposed to go and do proper investigation before they can be able to speak about this matter, about what is happening between Biafra and the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. They should first of all go and do proper investigation to get the clarity, first-hand information, to get proper understanding of what is happening in Biafra land before they can be able to speak about the issues of Biafra and Nigeria, because they failed to do proper investigation. That is the reason why they have locked him up for almost 2 years now, because they failed to do proper investigation. That is the reason why they have locked him up for almost 2 years. The prosecutor showed our PM where he posted, military fighter jet in Biafra land, and said that they are combating the Nigeria terrorist army fighter jet. Our PM said yes, that our PM reminded them that he said this thing yesterday, that when Nigeria government was purchasing the Super Tucano fighter jet in America, there was a court order that told Nigeria, that told the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria government, to never use this particular, fighter jet in Biafra airspace, in a place where there are civilians. And America did this because, of course, America knows, we all know, the whole world know, that Nigeria does not obey human rights laws. Nigeria has gross human rights violations, and nobody is taking them to court, to international court, because Nigeria is not a signatory to any human rights treaties internationally. Not any, no, not any. Some of the international, human rights treaties that will enable individuals to take Nigeria to court, to take Nigeria government to court. Nigeria does not sign it. So they told them to use it only specifically on Boko Haram. So our PM said he posed those things to draw the attention of international community, specifically United States of America, to show them, and also let them know that the court order has been violated. The court order in which they gave Nigeria not to show the Super Tucano fight, not to use the Super Tucano fighter jet on the civilian populated area, or against the civilians, has been violated, and they are using that Super Tucano to fight innocent people in Biafra land. You understand me? So it is another opportunity for America to see that their order has been violated. Also to show the international community the war that is raging in Biafra territory, happening today. So my people, that very video Anna Asanya was later played today. How many of you remember a certain video? Because that one I cannot show it, never. There's no possibility of showing it. How many of you remember a certain video where Nigerian terrorist army, Malo, I imagine I talked about, oh, what a coincidence. What a coincidence. Yesterday, did you remember when I was reminding us, when I was talking about how they lie people down? They lie people down and we're slaughtering people. That thing happened in Ebonyi State. I also reminded us the one that happened in Aba, where they, first of all, sprayed Biafran flag. The Nigerian soldiers sprayed Biafran flag. How many of you remember that I was showing us this thing? I was telling us this thing yesterday. They first of all sprayed Biafran flag on the floor while they were taking the video, and they lied our people down in a mud kiana boya oro no oro mind by afonani no oro. Many people, not one, not two, not plenty people. They spray Biafran flag on the floor and then massacred our people. That video was played today in the court. In fact, I was very, very happy. That was one of the most important videos to show because it has evidence. It did not just show the inhuman treatment against our people, because the prosecutor is working like Nigeria government, where they can deny something that is clear. They can deny something that is undeniable. You understand me? But that one, the Zoo Janjaweed terrorist army are the one that by themselves spray the flag. That video is on social media, especially on Twitter. They spray the flag by themselves to show them this is the reason why we are unaliving you people. If about the reason IJ they spray the flag and massacre them. That very video was played today. And it's not only that one. There are other videos. Let me first of all play this update from our sister. Let me play this update from our sister, Madam Munki. Then I will now bring more, more. I will show us some of the videos that they played today. Please pay attention.
Chief Gaye Jen Kimbo, one thing that I have asked, I will also sources of one who goes wed. I don't know because in Wiki go my journey. Only Bumulus and was on weekend Jabba. Can even name and a court attack if you for Keko Siaga? We could beef to I want to.
All right. Okay, so first of all, I'll give a recap of yesterday. When did yesterday, our Prime Minister, that is narrated our audio starting from 1935, all the killings that have happened in Igbo land. So it was quite a long story. I hope I know that most of you have listened to it for the Google Maps channel. So let's then move into today. Today is basically cross-examination from the prosecutor, and it's the man that took charge. The lady prosecutor, because the thing was very intense, the lady prosecutor where the woman the cross-examination. You see? So the cross-examination started with it was all about the Republic government in exile today, actually. Yes. Because that man.
I want quite USB about a exile.
Exactly. The man kept confusing that government in exile that Masob established. PM kept dragging him back to 2023. That he is not part of Masob, and he's not also a registered member of IPOB. Bring me back to Biafra Republic government in exile. That I am the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic government in exile, duly elected. You see it, my people. So they talked about the activities of, he speaks in Finnish, the activities of the COS and the activities of the financial minister, which was the Chukun Karen. You see? So Prime Minister keeps telling them that this is all about international law.
Somebody said the volume is down. You need to manage it. This is how the video came. They are not using microphone. They are not using an external microphone. So just raise your own volume from your device. After that, when I start speaking, you can return it to normal level. Thank you.
That he didn't, there's nothing wrong in whatever that he has done. You see, that he has communications. We are well established in the United States of America, with the European Union. We have dealings with Canada, with Biafran Republic government. Biafran Republic government in exile is the government that he is using to communicate our freedom and our ordeal
Exactly.
to the whole world. Then the part he mentioned, the declaration, he was trying to explain to the prosecutor that he should apologize to Biafrans. You see, to apologize to him that he's being misled by Nigeria, that he shouldn't allow himself to be an instrument of intimidation towards Biafrans. You see, that the declaration of independence happened in this Lati. You see, it's not only Biafra people that have done the
Also, kwa no
declaration.
mere na lati o. Nne m collect kwe maka mgbe ha afa akọwa na ọsụ nọ na o mere na lati ọsụ na o mere na ọ sị na Yugoslavia declare nke ha na
Biafra Republic government in exile made their declaration of independence. It happened, the venue was right. That was what he was trying to. He was just trying to explain to them the validity and the legitimacy of Biafra Republic government in exile. That is what he's trying to explain to them. That he is running an established government, that there is nothing wrong in having that government. You see? And that the government have a branch in the homeland. And the fundraising that we are raising is basically for humanitarian. But when the need arises to support the people in the homeland, we interfere and do fundraising to help them out as well. Oh, here in Apanakot today. You see, so there are other things that really happened today. Maybe we will take a recap.
After this,
if people need to listen to that,
yes,
what happened.
After.
Yes.
Done. So.
All right, we continue. Ndị Igbo sikwa na ọtụtụ okwu adịghị n'ụka mgbede. Ọtụtụ okwu adịghị n'ụka mgbede because today o nwere something na-achọghị ikwu maka ya, and I hope that there is no any Biafran, media person. O nwere something good, something beautiful that happened today. I hope that some of the videos that showed here, that showed here, to be honest, I cannot play them. I cannot play some of the videos because if I go on Twitter to bring these videos, is going to completely take down this very broadcast. It will take it down completely, and it's going to affect our channel because of the gory images that are in the video. So I can't show them. But I want to tell us that those videos that the prosecutor was running from, like Buhari was running from video on Al Jazeera, those videos were shown today. Especially that one, they lie Biafrans down and massacre them with Biafran flag. That one is is one of the most important videos that they played today. Honestly speaking, I was very, very happy that they played that very video, because that is what is another, there is what the other video that I showed us, where a Fulani terrorist, a Fulani Nigerian terrorist army, was shouting IPOB, where you na dey come occupy. You say you know agree. That one. That particular video nailed the Nigerian jihadist military. You cannot say that there is no war in Southeast, in Biafra land, and you are bringing armor tanks to level the entire area. And yet you claim that there is no war in the land. So that particular one, there is no argument. You cannot say, no, this thing did not happen in Biafra land. It's something that happened in Sudan. It's a Nollywood action movie. No, that one, the evidence choke. Now, this video where the Zoo Janjaweed terrorist army were spreading Biafran flag, where man di buying irunani na mmiri oro, it explained it all. Are you paying attention? Now, coupled with other videos, other information, video clips, videos upon videos upon videos of what is happening in our land. They played many of those videos were played today. So this is very, very, very important to note. Now, having said this, there is something. Let me tell us before we continue. There is something that should give us happiness that happened today. I hope that nobody is exaggerating. I hope there is no any Biafran on media that will go out there to exaggerate. Chelosiano. Chelosia no. Onango nangu nanku na abia. Onango nangu nanku na abia. Right? So Chelosiano. I hope my voice is coming out clear, please. Chelosiano. Cool on down. Kai luten at that bridge. I physically where cross wire. Any Biafran on a social media. Obuni what idea. The very last thing in melu today. Obuni my fi azumelo tata. No ni be ekukwana na social media. Ekukwana na social media. When undidi. Ero next week. So special announcement before I open the line. Special announcement. Special announcement. Get on to Ekpa di Okempa Umuchukwu Okike. Today's court actually ended on time. And it ended in praise. What did I say? It ended in praise. It ended on time today. Since these court proceedings, today, but the earliest. Today, court today closed the earliest than any other day. This appeal hearing. Today is the day, the best. It ended in praise. So, Ekpa di Okempa, this case would have ended today, right? But the judges say now some things as na ne balanya. Ekpa di Okempa. Judges some few things if I ne balanya. We gaze conclude next week. The next sitting, according to the judge, unless the man with any changes before Monday. The next sitting will be on Tuesday. On Tuesday is going to be the next sitting, and I bualize the location is no longer going to be in Lati. I buyaga sit and about Kuovula. Na Kuovula kaya nozi where end the aya. Yatago. Yeah, and we got this information for a very long time, more than 1 month, where they told me that they are going to end the case in Kovla, even before the protest. You understand me? But I say, cool, go there down for that because, there's no need of announcing something that even the case has not even started. There's no need of announcing it because that time, they were contemplating a protest. Whether my mayor na Helsinki, even about to be made the protest when I Helsinki, OPM sino Semelia na Helsinki, though Helsinki near more publicity. Mana since the case na Lati, see me the protest na Lati because they back at the case and they back when I got so I went made the protest na Lati. So during that time, I with their information about Ebayano and this case na Kovla. So today, Judge Jakeya announced today to the hearing of all people in the court. So by next week Tuesday, somebody say you are undecided or the Nangwa. So sad. Because the number is there for you. I don't know what you mean by you are undecided. Call us and tell us what you mean. The number is on your screen, Mr. Man. The number is on your screen there. Plus 358 4037 Call us and tell us what you mean by being undecided. Then I'm so sad. Man, I will not attack you because I know your name and I know that you have been following this very platform. So I'll give you the opportunity to call and tell us what you mean by being undecided. So now, according to the announcement this evening, or should I say afternoon, because the court closed so early today. So on Tuesday is going to be the next sitting in Kovula. Eba Wakaya Anozi will decide what is going to be the overall outcome of this very case. You understand me? So that is what I have for us today. And like as I said, I am every Biafran to pipe low. Onye kwukwana more for now. We don't want to be carried away. We don't need to be extra excited. You understand me? We don't have to be extra excited. Kai na-etogo na-eto Chukwu na-ekene Chukwu maka na ndị Igbo si eto dike na nke o mere mekwa ọzọ. So Chukwu mezuziela anyị ife niile anyị na-alụ ya by next week ikpe anụ ahụ ebi. Ịghọtago? O nwere ihe a chọrọ ịconsider gasị. So ka enwee ike irender judgment by next week. So oruzie that next week end the case. That about 21st. And this weekend, the weekend is going to take another 2 days till next week. So on Tuesday, but if there's any changes by Sunday evening, I will tell us. If there's any changes by Sunday evening, I will let us know. If there's any changes on Monday, I will let us know. Up until that Tuesday, and we're sitting, we will now know what is the next the next phase, whether they are going to continue or they are going to conclude everything. We wait. Now the case is almost concluded, right? Now we wait for judges to to tell us how far. So Onwurike, by Tuesday will be questions. Maybe they will ask questions. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing or speculating. Only by Tuesday, they may ask questions to our prime minister and the prosecutor. You understand me? And then after the question and answer, which I believe that one will not also take time, then they will now fix date for final conclusion or whatever. I'm just guessing, but let us wait and see. But on something melu today, Yotago Bona in fact, I can tell us that the only thing I can say is there is light at the end of the tunnel. Let us not be extra excited until ife niile emezuo. Ife niile emezusia, we will now, we will now have something to talk about. So the line is open. Anybody if anybody has something to say, please call me now and speak, so that we can listen to us and hear the opinion of Biafran people. Let me appreciate somebody that gave me uh, uh €2 super chat. Penny Buego, Oliver name na ekwu before oga ipelum to si Penny Buego. So no matter otu iwetelu €2 today, we can echi wete €5. We can cause you wete €10. So thank you. Thank you, Black Shine Sonny, Penny Buego. Dalo. So ọ bụrụ na o nwere onye nwere ife ọ chọrọ ikwu, kpọọ now, because obere oge we will round up. Kpọọ now. Both our previous program, our first broadcast, and of course this particular second part, or should I call it summary? I think it's going to be summary, because I'm not sure that after this one we are still coming back again. Though I announced in the afternoon that we might be having up to 3 or even 4 programs today. But that time I never knew that that proceedings will end as quick as it ended today. So in that case, we are going to leave it for only this part 2, or should I say summary. So anybody really for Choliuku, both if I could on our previous program, which we did not call, which there was no phone calls, there was no any interaction by Biafrans, then bring all of it now to this particular, you can bring it now to this particular broadcast. If you have any question, you bring it. Have a contribution, you bring it. Anything that you have, you can bring it. All right, caller on WhatsApp, please go ahead. You are welcome to the program.
Hello, Maazị Ọdịnanwa.
Chineke, you are welcome.
Ndewo. Biko, Maazị, obi dị m mma, obi dị m ụtọ na ihe niile meganụ, despite the fact that, yes, ka anyị ghara gị ikwu too much. Fingers crossed, olileanya dị. So, imetụ nwanne gị aka gị si ya na olileanya dị.
100%.
Anyị nwere olileanya.
100%.
That notwithstanding, Maazị Akehụnụ report na Amnesty International producer. Imana, if this prosecutor will even have his time, Galegodi, that thing Amnesty International posted yesterday, Wagodimo, Wakeneme a people who will be under such terrible situation and not want to have their own country. That is a very, very indicting report. Yes, even though he said about the armed men, then militia, state-sponsored militias and government security agencies. But this is a serious report from Amnesty International. So that's a good one. I wish that the Finnish prosecutor, Obatobe, was even able to go into the Finnish prosecutors, because this is a report from Amnesty for yesterday. They just released that report yesterday. And again, this one now part of what we discussed here, though, but somewhere where some people are celebrating cattle ranch. Peter Mba is trying to bring in Enugu State. Maazị Ọdịnanwa, do you believe that this ranch is Ruga? Ikwetere na ama m na ị ga-eji eme program later, maybe agbaga m speed, but that thing, that man Zaga governor of the Enugu State, Dograga, 11,000 acres, to stop header farmer clashes. that kind of a thing. These our governors, these people, they're very wicked. These people, they're very heartless. What does that governor mean by farmer header clashes? Because if imagine that you are an international body, you're seeing a governor saying farmer header clashes. Tell me one place in Enugu where farmers have clashed with these Fulani terrorists. The former governor that handed over to Peter Mba cried on national TV that he was calling Buhari when they were massacring people in Ada Iyamu for Uzo, he was calling Buhari and Buhari was not picking. So you are building 11,000 acres of land for ranch to stop farmer header clashes. Peter Mba, shame on you. Very big shame on you. And then the Enugu State in support Gagi. Because what you are indirectly trying to bring is Ruga. See the one the Federal Minister of Livestock is trying to create in Benue State. And other people are fighting against it. Then why is our own they are doing in Enugu State? Why is people clapping for such idea and welcoming it? Who is the one going to manage this ranch? Who are the headers? And then because it says 11 over how many thousand Enugu indigenes will be employed in the ranch? Who will be the ones in this ranch that will work? Who are this? What this ndị Enugu nọ makwa ihe? Ndị Enugu nọ unu na-echekwa echiche. If you people leave this man with this his plan, you are gone. Because this is Ruka. He's just trying to omin all the Fulani terrorists within Namaha all over Nigeria will head to that place. The first place, Anenwe colony. Not even in Zamfara, not even in Zaria, not even in Bauchi, not even in every other, but in Enugu. What sort of a human being can this as political leaders in Alibo? Most Enugu State. Why bring a report that it is to curb the menace of farmer header clashes? Now betting that there is a farmers and headers are clashing in Enugu. When it's not. So I'm nigga we play the program later. I just remove the thing. As I read the thing today, I've not been happy to be honest about it because I was like, why this kind of indicting news? Why this kind of one that they want to quickly do everything and see if they can delay Mazi Samonepa from coming? If God does not bring out Mazi Samonepa or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Alibo is gone. Believe you me, Alibo is gone. No remedy. When you see these ones, Zaga DOS, the one that used to do Ezumezu, was saying in his program the other day that Simon Ekpa is trying to fight almighty Nigeria. Nigeria, the giant of Africa. And these people are even agitating for Biafra. So how do you want to fight the giant? How do you want to get your Biafra now? So all along, Biafra, peaceful, peace. You people are not even serious. You people are not even serious. Leading people astray for over 12 years. Leading people astray because most of those people won during the Biafra agitations and all those things that came out, they felt these idiots. Because to say Nigeria is a very strong power of attorney, this, that, giant of Africa. Why did you now come out to agitate for Biafra? You want to do it peaceful with Nigeria, then they will time ago. So it's a very terrible situation that our people, the people who are coming out to fight for them, the people who are actually out to fight for them, there are some group of people somewhere watering down their efforts, going to court to go and testify, coming out to brag If they had even classify and keep quiet, this one you're coming out to be tweeting it everywhere. How you people had gone to? Why did Finland not invite Sokoto to the US? Why did Finland invite you? Finland invited you criminals because this second criminal Sokoto DOS, they were not actually the ones, but although they were part of it, but all the first people grad DJ can invite. So our people should know how to isolate, separate wheat from chaff. That's it, Simon Eber. That's it, they can. Every other people who cry, loiter around, though to look at former person, say, hey, it's them baby, I see Kukuna, Sonia Parawa, buying a post na that one, no, Kukuna, you war, this guy, oh. Thank God that I didn't believe him. Oh. Imagine that I had believed this. What
All right,
could I have done?
Mazi,
This guy came
Mazi,
and lied.
your
No.
network is breaking. You can round up now.
So thank you so very much, my brother. Like you said, let us not can I have to keep as well. USB no somewhere. Name incantation. I want you when I got the Rama post. Ma onye ka onye butere ya ka onye metere ya soro ya ya wụrụ ma nwoke ọjọọ ka ha aja ọjọọ ka ha chụrụ aja ọjọọ soro ha ya wụrụ aja ọma soro ha. That's what I have to say for that one. Ma Benjus, I want Benjus. Benjus of Finland. You know, everybody talking about some validity of how USB. Benjus, I will
No,
get broken.
for that, listen. I want everybody to know that Mazi Simon Ekpa Joko. There is one thing that everybody must know today. Mazi Simon Ekpa Joko. Listen, this is in the public. If you go and ask Aparawa Sonny and Dogenkere group, they will tell you that Mazi Simon Ekpa Joko has given the authorization to sue them in American court.
In America.
In America, to stop Ogenkere from using Brigi. That is already in the public. Because Mazi Simon Ekpa Joko said that Ogenkere is misrepresenting Brigi. Misrepresenting Brigi. Ogenkere is misrepresenting Brigi. Brigi was not formed for propaganda, like what Ogenkere is doing, using American politicians with selfie images to play propaganda and looking for who will donate funds for him on social media. That is not what Brigi is all about. So PM has authorized the suing of Ogenkere in America to take Brigi from him completely. You understand me? And stop him from using Brigi for propaganda. So that is to show us the interest of Mazi Simon Ekpa Joko on Brigi. That one is number one. And that very court case is still ongoing. That is number one. Then
I heard it's on the 31st of August.
Good. Number two is this. Based on what happened yesterday and today, especially today, Mazi Simon Ekpa Joko was defending Biafra Republic government in exile to maximum. He made mention of every department, the governmental, structures and everything, including de facto government in homeland, every single thing. Obatobie defended Briggy today to maximum. Are you paying attention?
Yes.
Now, that is the second one. So anybody, Obato, that means Obatobie holds Briggy on the high esteem. Forget about the individuals.
Esteem.
Forget about the individuals who are there. I'm not when they are boss some Obatobie inside the Briggy. We know. Idea when they are also inside the Briggy or Gobatobie puta.
Even me, I know some of them.
Either na ha gbara ọsọ or ha, I forget their personal, vendetta or whatever they have in mind to follow suit. So that one we know. So forget about the individuals. We are all briggy. Me, I'm a briggy. The only reason why in Juenya go do help because of the wickedness, the wicked individuals who are bringing the briggy down, who are ruining the briggy. That's why I'm Joel Saka Mumili Nyagodulu Fefe. Yotago, but we are all
Okay.
Briggy. I've never denied Briggy before. And I've never identified myself with any other group or organization before, since after 2024. So this is one thing everybody must know, that Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku is 100% Briggy. And the members of the other groups that were there today, they can confirm it. So anybody who is supporting any other pseudo group, like the name you just mentioned, the USB and other groups, anybody who are supporting those groups can go ahead and support those groups. When Obato be a pota, we will now know. Because sometime in the past, all Obato be a ziliozi ziada de olamma, say everybody fall back. Say everybody fall back. Akajiena akoyonoti today. They are still using that fallback name to insult Adade Orama today. Even Agugoya as a fallback. Yotago fallback group.
Yes.
So those people, ndini na wapalumpampa na social media na akpo Adade Orama and the other people fallback. The fallback, including one when Masuka fallback. So all of them, Ayama, Mobo no Batobi Epota. Mahaya fall back, including those who are in the court today, because Mpapalona court today, including those including those who were in the court today. Yotago, Ayama Mahaya fall back. Kobo bato bie puta, he solo madam fa, kwetri na group ha polo USB whatever. Yotago, so we know. And then anyị amazi ma Ngozi ọla bụ eze n'onwe ya ma ya fọlụzi back. Ebe a na-eche ha ekpere na-ekpe every day and night, every time mgburi ikpere na anị na-ekpe ekpere nne Chineke nna biko mee ebere ka Simon Ekpa pụta ka ereleasere anyị Simon Ekpa, because he's going to settle a lot of nerves. Now ọ bụzi na ọ ga-anwalue anyị malụzie ma Ngozi ọla bụ eze bụ madam fa o ya fọlụzi back ka o ya ekwechiri na USB charger ya. Ọ bụzi na o kwechiri na USB charger ya, amalụzie na ndị na-efolo ya ma ndị nke anọ na court today witness everything how Obatobie defended Briggy today with all he has. Amalụzie ma ndị a ya fall back. Because this is a very serious, a very, very critical situation for them. We are very, very relaxed. The only thing I want is Obatobie Epota haziale olo. Yotago, because a lot of things maybe. A lot maybe. Yotago, I'm an Obatobie Epota na ya.
A lot was destroyed.
Obatobie Epota, aya haziale olo. Yotago, So, even ngene enyozi anya abuzi, what will be their fate? Fire fall back. That word, we must never forget it. Ndi fall back. Okuya kporani.
Fallback Republic.
Fallback Republic, thank you. I am fall back because we are just no we are not going to mock them. We are not going because and when this solo DOS mechakwa fall kwa back kwa. Pola in autopilot. Apply autopilot. I mechakwa fall or back. We did not kill them. So manandi nke anonwa propaganda han on top of the mountain. I am ma fall back. Ka fall through. Remain with their madam do her banner Nigeria because also now ya chata play no ye buhala Nigeria. So I am Mahaya continue no run at their USB charger that will lead them to Nigeria or whether they will fall back. Pelemu buka Mazi Simon Aputa. Yotago.
Okay, Mazi, two questions.
Yeah.
Two questions. The number one, this court case now with Ogen Kere and his group. One of them had been, moving mad on Twitter, talking about how Ogen Kereji donate his building. Otojuji Ogen Kere register Brigi and all those things.
Now, Ogen Kere kwesịrị donate mkpụrụ amụ ya na. Sorry na na-ekwu ya. Oge nkere kwesịrị donate yo mba apụzie ya onide ịbịa gụwa anyị oge nkere donatory building na ọma na enwe ndị agbalụ building ha ka ụmụ akwụkwọ anyị nọ n'ime ọfịa onwe nke ka nwere ụlọ onwe ka ụlọ mpa ya ka nọ na existence mkpụ Chukwu okike anyị Biafra bụkwa ha ọnụ ọ na-agwa m
okay so now Ijema court now Ijema court and anyị ewin ya court maybe say Obatobi apụta na and we couldn't retrieve, we couldn't get or the possible for us to move on, create our own registration, probably in a different country, and continue, or do we? What's our fate if we are finding it difficult to wrestle to get Ogen Kere, because those people now have decided to become a full-blown Sabo. Now, if they are fighting and kicking and not letting us get our Briggy back, what do you think could be the outcome?
What's your second question?
The second question, when Obatobie is out, and because it's very obvious that in the USB, we will never want to have anything to do with Briggy. Now, they are parading our constitution, they are parading our currency and all those things. And with any possibility of having a litigation against them to ensure that we get all those things back, or do we just form a new thing altogether? That's the kind of things I'm concerned. Sometimes when I think about it, and I'll be like, oh my God.
Dalo, thank you for your question. First of all, based on the court case in America concerning Briggy and the Ogen Kere group.
Ogen Kere.
So, first of all, I don't have the I don't have the complete
full information.
The complete information about that case, because only some things. Somebody will somebody na like me now.
Yes,
me na everything. Yatago. Or the only thing from direct source be even na like age danaka. So I do not have full information of what is happening. Mute go down. We're going on this side the gap.
Mute. Yeah, go ahead now. Yeah, that's fine.
So I do not have full information about that, and I don't want to say something that I don't have full information of. But one thing I know is this: we have the Biafra Republic government in exile, and Ogen Kere, whichever way or whatever happens, we have all the liaison offices all over the world, and they are not under Ogenkere. The liaison offices, because once me Mazi Simon Ekpa nobody, I don't see anybody following Ogen. Onye na-esokwe na Ogenkere. Nobody will
I
follow
wonder.
Ogenkere.
Maybe apart from Sonny.
So
Sonny
apart
Onyoshi.
from Sonny, apart from Aparawa Sonny, nobody will follow Ogenkere. Yatago, because there's nothing to follow there. There's absolutely nothing to
Yeah.
follow there. If you want to follow somebody or a freedom fight, if you want to follow somebody, you have something to follow. You see the agility, you see the agility, you see the qualities to follow.
The zeal.
Not
Yes.
even the zeal, you see the quality that will make you follow. So once PM comes out, we are first of all 110% recover all our liaison offices will be under Brig 100%. So then the case in America, I don't have the full information. I'm not going to delve into it because I don't know much about
Okay.
it. The only thing I know.
Yeah, Sonny
Hold
shared on his page.
hold on.
Not 31st August.
Hold on. Just listen to me. So the only thing I know 100% is that there is case in America. That is the only thing I know. I do no longer have any other information about the case. So, but what I can answer you is that once PM comes out, we are going to have our brigade back, with or without the one Ogenkere is, trying to colobi in America. Both the one with or without the one Ogenkere is trying to colobi in America, as long as Brigi is concerned, which is registered in many countries in the world, we will have it back 100%. That's what I can tell you for now. Then on your second question, you asked about MDG,
If the USB, if they refuse to fall back and they decide to go ahead with their madam, now that they
no,
have now taken our constitution,
no,
our
no, no,
things,
no.
how do we?
Listen to me. The Afra Constitution, first of all, is not yet in vogue at the moment. It's not yet in use. We are not using. Nobody is
Okay.
using. No human being, no Biafran is using Biafra Constitution for now. You cannot use a constitution in exile. This is one thing some idiots do not know. You can't use
Like Elena.
a national constitution in exile. This is one thing they don't know. Sometimes why I don't argue with some people is because of their level of understanding. People are so ignorant. A lot of people are ignorant, irrespective of how they speak English. They are ignorant. So you can't use a national constitution in exile in a country that is not yet recognized by international community, by the United Nations, a country that does not have physical borders at the moment, that does not have judiciary, that does not have constitution is law. So no
Yes.
constitution will function without judiciary. No constitution
Yep.
will function anywhere in the world without judiciary, because constitution is law. You understand me? And law works with
Yep.
judiciary. So without judiciary, there will be no constitution. So there are most of things we have at the moment that are things we are putting in place so that when Biafra comes, we don't go about start running up and down trying to put them together. So we use this opportunity to put them together to prove that we have the capacity to rule ourselves. That's why we have
Yep.
even police. We have police, but where is our police? So we have all the structures down. So anybody who is saying they have grasped our constitution is not under anybody's hand. You understand what I'm saying? Our constitution
Yes.
is not in the hands of anybody. We know our constitution is on the internet. Our constitution is online. So nobody has it. It's online. We can produce it once Biafra comes. Once we have our country. We can produce. Our constitution is online. Anybody who is telling you that they are the one that has our constitution, that person is just fooling him or herself. Our constitution is online. Once Biafra comes, we print it. We now have it in our nation as an independent nation. You understand what I'm saying? So nobody has our
Yes, of course.
constitution. Nobody, no single person has our constitution. It's online. We can print as many as we can if we want. So, in terms of currency, our currency is not yet in use. All of us, we have it on our computer. Me, I have our currency income. The time we showcased it, the time my Simon Panjoko posted it on his X after the design, we all have it in our system. I have it in my own computer. My Simon Ekpa has it. Most of us have our Biafra currency in our computers. So nobody's one day I say I'm running away. If you don't want to follow me, I will not give you Biafra currency. That is madness. That is madness. Because our currency is in our computer. When Biafra comes, then we'll print it the way other countries is a print. Here you go. We print our currency. Obuno na World Bank. I got a World Bank print. Or makana somebody potalo luku ga na cyber cafe print ya tissue paper. Potaseli a photo go see ana money a print ya lego.
I will plate number self. Mama was get plate number when you
Eli go many
this people self.
Eli,
Aye.
so our currency, nobody has it. Onweghị any human being ji ego anyị. Ego anyị nọ na kọmputa. Ịghọtago ihe anyị nwere bụ the design. All the sketches ka anyị nwere. Ọ bụ na Biafra bịazie, I followzie the international law eji countries ji print ego and print our money. Ọ dị authentic. Onwe the features original currency na-enwe. Ịghọtago ọ bụghị na ị galụ na cyber cafe ọ na cyber cafe ka a na print ego. Ịghọtago. So forget it. Nobody has our constitution. Nobody has our money. This ihe ya na-agwa gị na 100% truth. Nobody has our constitution. It's online. When Biafra comes, we can print it. We are not using constitution now because constitution says everything how to govern govern a country. There is police force there is military force there is air force there is judiciary there is Senate there. Where is our Senate? If somebody is telling you about our constitution, ask them, where is our Senate? Or are you telling me that our constitution doesn't have Senate? Or are we not running a democratic are we not going to run a democratic country? So where is our Senate? Where is the Senate? If you want to tell me about constitution, where is the Senate? Somebody stole somebody stole my brother's phone the other day, and I want to arrest that person. I want to take that person to court. Which court am I going to take that person? Nigerian court or Biafran court? Where is he located? So anyway, some few things in about some idiots of Tane propaganda. I don't pay attention to them because I see them as fools. I see them as unreasonable set of people. Yatago. We have what we have that is in vogue, that is in use is Biafra Charter, because that is how we will run from Biafra government in exile to transitional government and then to federal government of United States of Biafra. The charter states it all. You understand me? The charter did not tell us how we are going to the charter did not tell us on anybody Zurugori, you must sue that person to court. Onye gbuo mmadụ, no 50 years imprisonment. Onye nwetalo firearm n'aka ya, no 10 years imprisonment. These are the things Constitution do. And it works in a state, in an independent nation, not in an imagined nation, not in an imagined nation. We are not yet an independent nation. We declared it to let the world know our intention to govern ourselves. That was the target, to declare it. You understand me? So when the world begins to recognize what we have redeclared, then we begin to transit. We'll begin to transition from the government in exile to the national federal government of the United States of Biafra. So these are the things. Oh, I can go chat about fools. The name propaganda. They hate truth.
To go 247, but I gave what that time. Oh, I'm even surprised that to go 247. Do you know that time we go 247 will say that what are we talking? We are an independent country. We are a nation. We are this. Go 247 now. Now I'm wondering why is it that this man said, oh, thank you for the lecture. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you.
All right. I just gave this young man this whole time, but bikono ajimobi chineke ria ono. Ekwena ka next call or ekwena ka take as much as this bikono dono. Ka enwe ike ime ọsịsọ na ka enwe ike ime ọsịsọ na bikono na ọ ga-adịrọ. O nwere dịka okwu na-abụ ngesia ya amụana akpam because the way people reason sometimes is very, very funny. You understand? It's extremely funny because esogham na ndị na-agwa ụmụ okwu dị anya ife dokwalụ m anya ife mma. All right, let's pick this call. Caller on WhatsApp, please go ahead. You are welcome to the program.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, you're welcome.
Good evening. Yeah. Ka m bido n'otego mkpọbara ka m bido na maka uche na-abịa abịa okwu ikwuru gbasara the constitution. So achọrọ m ịjụ this constitution ị na-ekwu okwu ya kedu onye dee this kedu PM anọkwa mgbe edee this constitution? That constitution or Brigi bụ ihe edere ka edere na the constitution ka USB. Inwe ike ịgwa m?
Ka ife nọ na the constitution biko?
Kedu the constitution onwe post ọ bụrụ na icheke post onwe post
ife nọ na the constitution police nọ na the constitution
ọ bụrụ adịrị m ekwu okwu police edere ya na Brigi constitution ka USB constitution.
Wee na-ajụ n'ogo ma police nọ na the constitution. Why are you running away from a simple question? Police nọ na the constitution.
Agbara m ihe nọ n'ime ya
gụbara m ya na-ajụzinụ m na kendi deli ọ brigideli ya na ọ brigideli onwe ife ọzọ ị chọrọ ịnụ.
But edere ya na USB constitution.
USB is our name. Listen to me. I'm
listening, sir.
If you eat I will remove you. I'm not good at removing.
I'm listening, sir.
Because nuisance in my program, I will remove you. United States of Biafra, I have said it so many times, is our name.
Our name. Okay.
The Constitution is meant to be the Constitution of the United States of Biafra. Listen, add something. Just listen to me. Or but then that means you don't need my response. You don't need my answer. And they
when I the
people who wrote the Constitution are the Brigi government. The people in the Biafra Republic government in exile. Brigi wrote.
I believe you on that.
Clash with just listen. Just don't add anything. Just listen. The people that wrote our constitution is the Biafra Republic government in exile in conjunction with Biafra de facto government in homeland. They are the ones that wrote the Brigi Constitution. And that very constitution is for United States of Biafra as a nation, as an independent nation, which means that the Constitution is not yet invoked, is not yet in functional until we own our own independent country. That we
Which
have
is
our
true.
own, that we mine our own borders. Anybody now bata in our country will present their legal documentation, a subata ya so a stamp or batana Biafra land. That is when that very constitution will be in function, in functional. That is when it will start functioning. It will not function in exile. This is what you must know. The United States of Biafra Constitution can never, never, never function in exile.
Nwanne ịzago m nke a na nwere mgbe nsị gị na nwekwanụ mgbe nsị gị na the constitution arụbago ọrụ na exile now.
Okay.
Nobody is using it. I just ask to know whether there is something like that.
United States of Biafra.
And I use the constitution na exile.
Thank you for knowing.
But I just want to know whether there is something.
Let me make it clear to you. I've said it time without number. Our name as a nation, as a people, is the United States of Biafra. If I about fair deliberatory na brigade cabinet. If I be fair deliberatory, not one person, not two, above 400 or so, if I be fair deliberatory na brigade cabinet, na Biafra Republic government in exile, a deliberatory for days, deliberate, I will decide the acquire stamp to vote. Yes, okay, we are going to answer United States of Biafra. Everybody
after the declaration now, right?
They listing our nation, not even we have already started answering United States of Biafra before declaration. Go and check our programs. Go and check our BS programs. We have already been answering United. Not anybody telling you after declaration is lying to you. Go and check our BS program. I'm following some of them. We have already been using the word the United States of Biafra before the declaration. Since after Emelia public, from that very moment Emelia public, Kaobato be able to use where now his programs, including more and when they use here. But in a situation whereby some people busy color busy losing the by mugu. So abu remove bane use na help with their propaganda. That's when you could see use United States of Biafra. That does not mean that Namama or no Biafra I may go adopt Ayaza, Mabona why. Which I be do go read now as I use in our programs before the this convention in 2024. You understand me? So no,
yes.
And personally, you could say didn't use in my programs, but some people be a GNA in the by Mugu, so I cannot validate them. I cannot help validate them. That's when you could say the name, but it's our name. It's a name that we, the people, have chosen by ourselves. Not by this group of people now. They claim no have USB.
Can I ask another question?
Ganiru.
Okay. Another thing, do you believe that there was a redeclaration 29th of November 2024 or not?
A saboteur cannot redeclare Biafra for me.
So who is that saboteur?
The person who you say that redeclare Biafra is a sabo, and he's
who made her saboteur? Is it you made her saboteur?
No, what made her saboteur is because she committed a treason by destroying the government that gave her the right to go to Finland.
But she was the COS of the person that you said
one person, even Simon himself, who is the prime minister, does not have right to stand on a podium to destroy the government that made him the prime minister.
Do you agree? Do you agree that the PM said that there will be a dissolve? There will be a dissolve in cabinet after the redeclaration.
When did you start following me?
No, I'm wondering why you call this woman a saboteur. Who told you she's a saboteur?
I'm asking you, when did you start following me? When did you answer that simple question? I've not asked you questions since.
I've been following you since, I think, since 2020, even when you are with the IPOB or whatever. So I've been following you for a long time.
So you haven't watched a lot of programs that have been
But not all the program. I will tell you that I listen. But I know you have been following you for a long time, even
so,
before Kelena Hapataba.
okay,
I know that
fine.
all Nguabu,
So fine, fine. Okay,
so I
fine.
know you.
Okay,
So
fine. So
good.
this propaganda that you people sold, that PM said after the declaration, you people are going to dissolve Biafra Republic government.
Was it true or not?
Pay
Because all in
attention.
social
Pay
media now.
attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. I am asking
Yeah.
you, this you people's propaganda that PM said
Okay.
after the declaration, you are going to dissolve Briggy. Haven't you seen programs where I met?
No,
Where,
so now they dissolve Brigi. Also now they dissolve cabinet. Some people they have to dissolve the cabinet and reshuffle it. Because when this year back along not there. Do you believe that or not? Okuria kono okuria. Also na ọbụrụ mmadụ niile so wee meri the creation ga-anọ na cabinet. A na-ekwu okwu cabinet. Adọm ekwu okwu Brigi, dissolve Brigi.
okay,
Because I believe we still have Brigi. Because
oh,
ihe o
okay,
kwuru na a
okay,
ga-dissolve cabinet, not Brigi.
ka ngwazie gị ife madam gị mere o ji wee commit a treason. Gezie ntị. Madam Goso, by the power.
Samuel PM kpọrọ ya Sabo ka PM agwara gị na Sabo ka ọ bụ.
My friend, ka ngwa gị ihe o kwuru. Gee ntị ihe o ji wee bụrụ Sabo.
Okay.
Listen and listen very attentively. Ife melia Sabo and a person who has committed treason against Biafra.
Okay.
Also, by the power invested in her, she hereby dissolve the Biafra Republic government in exile. That is
Who invests that power in her? Did she mention who invested the power?
Who made her deputy prime minister?
Okay, let's go to that deputy
No,
prime minister.
No, you can't weapon it.
Among the cabinet member.
You see,
PM, was she not the COS?
Hold on. We can't speak the same moment. Because if you anytime I want to talk, I say something you don't want, you need to on weapon.
Brother,
no, listen. Achomka ekoswo, achomka I want clash of words.
Okay.
Don't dodge any question. I've not dodged any question you asked me here. Who made your madam deputy prime minister?
Who made her deputy prime minister?
Be very sincere. Who made her deputy prime minister?
This one I cannot answer you, but the only person deserve is the COS. Makoya the nearest to the PM.
So now why are you then asking me who invested the power in her? Since you don't know who made
actual PM Afro, the next person among the cabinet member, get lead.
There is no listen, we have only prime minister. We did not have anything called deputy prime minister.
But then we're COS now.
No, and
then we're COS.
Do you know the meaning of COS? Do you know the meaning of COS? Did you come here for me to educate you? Do you know the meaning of COS? Do you know the meaning?
Actual PM, PM,
even
among the cabinet member,
do you know
the next person to PM? The next person to her.
Government.
That person be close to PM, to finance minister.
No, forget about finance minister. I've only any time when you were Kwado Genkeri take a position of leadership in the struggle. I've never supported Ogenkere in any time like a prime minister.
I just may mention it just an instance, not that
Listen to me.
Okay.
Being chief of staff,
yes,
is not the deputy prime minister or vice president. Chief of staff is
okay. DPM.
Again, if you do this again, I will remove you. I'm giving you time. I don't do that. I'm just giving you time in order to
Sorry.
What the meaning of COS is chief of staff. It is a political appointment. It is not elected position in the government. It is a political appointment. Those other people who were duly elected have more rank than chief of staff in any government in the world. Chief of staff is somebody that president or prime minister appointed to be close to him or her to receive every other person who is coming to visit him or her. They will go through chief of staff. Chief of staff will now tell the president that onye dota onye ozi ka ọ bụ. Chief of staff bụ onye ozi. Onye ozi ka ọ bụ is an errand boy. It's a political appointment. It's not a position. It's not an elected position in government. Or somebody no Genting, or a person minister as a full president. A chief of staff like your like now. Let's assume you are a superstar. You a manager. You will appoint a manager. Yabo onwe actually wetelogi show mobuna somebody actually nyagi kiana boya brand ambassador. No way company actually make brand ambassador. They will go through your manager to discuss, and then your manager will now alert you like no one only daughter actually be a fogo. You got to go. Obviously all the game for now is okay go and have your nature go say I go and you know here. Otaka yeah ball stuff. But other positions that we are duly elected, like now Nigeria to now. In Nigeria, you have Senate president. In the country affair, in the national affairs, you cannot use
one Nigeria,
in any way. Okay,
was it elected or appointed?
One not just Geneva,
one in Geneva, I've been Switzerland, Geneva.
Good.
Was it elected? Or elect those people on a cabinet. Was it not appointment?
Ogenkere does not represent Brigi. Ogenkere does not represent Simon Ekpa.
Because in actually covered that in the COS elected, the elect.
Who elected him?
So now using other people on a cabinet or one camera elect.
Yes. Yes.
Elect.
Yes.
You know, where the vote?
Yes. And we are
okay. And the COS, elect?
No.
Elect.
Yes, a finance minister. He was elected as finance minister. And the
COS, he was not elected.
No. Only as a
okay. Appoint. Emery appoint.
Yes.
PM Mary appoint.
Yes. As his personal assistant.
That PM Mary appoint. Why not make one appoint other people or may Adandori and Ndosho? It may appoint to take that post. How not Mary that elect? One then ask them about
Echem na mụ na mmadụ na-ekwu okwu sef. Elo bụkwa na mụ na mmadụ na-ekwu okwu sef. Ama m na ọkwa obiọma ma na-eji enye ndị mmadụ taịm bụ ihe na-egbu ma ọ bụ ife ọzọ. Maazị gaa n'iru.
Abame ike ibuteziri ike penti na nke ikpeazụ ibutere ike Pentecost na nke ikpeazụ a. Hey! Ọkọta ọkara ike. That is Abame etu aka ụwa na-adị ụwa na-emetụgharị ma ọ bụrụ fara maka egwu ụwa na-emetụgharị. That is ibutere ike Pentecost. That is ya bụ ịbalance ya nọ na-ege n'akụkọ ụmụ Chiwawa Ngozi Ọlabeze chepụtaziri na midia. Ekele gị, my brother. Ekele gị. Good afternoon from my side.
Good evening from you.
Na-ekelekwe ụmụ Biafra na ụmụ Ajan ndị ji ezi obi were ese njem nwere onwe a. Because na ndị Igbo tụrụ n'ilu na okenye amaghị egwu ala bụ ụgọrọ ka ọ dị.
Yeah.
You got that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't happy in that needle make it you got that. Because someone I could go and he could get a pick up.
Yes. Yes.
So man, I only knock how my him would not be with a hand on one Hajisaka and I just all this question and I took it I got that. Because if I've been out here, Obiana here, I had an eye deceived. You actually joke because you were when you go, Mantle had to do a big USB or the registered.
As a Guinea. USB the registered as a non-governmental organization in America, not as a government. Ganiru. And we are
Yeah, how he will keep me explain like Biafra Republic government in this like BRGIE.
Yes. Biafra Republic government in exile.
BRGIE.
Yes, or they registered as a Biafra Republic government in exile because there is Biafra Republic government in exile everywhere in the world. So all the registered as Biafra Republic government in exile. USB is registered as non-governmental organization.
Something. USB. BRGIE. USB. Or the registered in any way in the world.
As
or USB or USBG because how they go to USB. Not from USB, how they USBG. Either USB or USBG or the registered in anywhere in the world. You have an idea?
Or as a government.
As a both government or both non-government or both humanitarian in any form and in any way. USB or USBG or the registered anywhere in the world.
When I checked last time, I saw what I saw is non-governmental organization. I did not see anything about government. There is nothing like government in it. I saw something like that, non-governmental organization group, organization, non-governmental organization. That's what I saw. I did not. There is nothing like government. So unless on what any other thing, maybe there's changes now. I don't know.
Like I wanna come the bus in a bag at BC on the same time. My brother, anyone listening to me, there's no place USB, the name USB or USBG is registered in anywhere in the world. Ihe ngozi ọra bụ eze registara na the car too na 2432 Candela Road, the car too na Georgia, United States of America. Ihe ngozi ọra bụ registered bụ United States of Biafra / Biafra Republic Government in Exile / de facto.
Okay, I feel now. Okay, you're asking about the spelling, whether they register.
The spelling because BRGIE, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. We have BRGIE. Then this name second already have the name then the registration.
Yeah, no, that one is
the name then the registration name.
Afokwalum that one again check Ganiru.
After what the copy keta, he will kick with the coma and the because I know here. How come we do as I got busy? Why on what the guy need debate here and I put my platform at the Malachine can make a malatata. No, kita. I need debate this thing like this. How come Maki whip because we now got the possible. Whip this copy, this registration copy goes on a basic use. Na platform you can people for your coin. Well, everything I go to the boat to the clinic, here clinic here. Biafra Republic Government in this, I ain't going office. Come on, woman, I go to the office life and direct. Because all about the clinic coach would then address Biafra, United States of Biafra / Biafra Republic Government in this / de facto. Here to this, all these names all join it together, all these three names all join it together. Here to you would borrow USB. Or him Chokako Waram or USB. Or him Chokako Waram. Because the United States of Biafra, who are not in life, the day in a cabinet meeting, the vote open. Open all the two names as Jesse. All the two names they will put that day. After debate, after all the whole cabinet members, everybody could look one by one. After all of them their own opinion. Then there's the general voting. Everybody marked up to United States of Biafra. Now here you guys are which and they are very, very clear. But I must admit to dash website hijack is now because USB, not because there's somehow USBG. But he had registered as a humanitarian organization, not the car to Georgia, United States of Biafra, / Biafra Republic Government in Exile, / de facto. Here have the three names sitting at that in the legislation. Here about Zara. And that is about his Zara. Biafra Republic Government in Exile, BRGIE. On BRGIE, B Biafra. Arab Republic. G government. I will in. Then E will
exile.
Yeah. Which means Biafra Republic of BRGIE. This USB has happened before. Not to say USBG. TZG as a government. They those will match this name. Then this document here and send it. Because
the only thing they are doing there is criminality. Any other thing, they are just duping people. There's nothing. From beginning, I will continue to say it. The only truth there is that they are just duping people. The reason why Njikusi used them because I cannot afford to, to help them, to help them with their criminal activities. I can't. Because when you come out to dupe our people and they are contributing money for you in the name of government, you are duping them. You told them you have constitution, you put it on Amazon, you told them you have printed currency, you are duping them. Who is spending the currency? You told them you now have embassy in America, in Washington, D.C. Who is the Biafra ambassador? A friend of mine told me, after they did that shenanigans, a friend of mine called me from America, asking me to send him contact to Biafra and embassy in America. No, Chegari, would I passport in the Biafra? No, you can't go use Nigerian passport. Nsị na social media
passport like mgbe mepere BRGIE mụ na my family gara ebe ọ dị na 7200 Bel Road na Baltimore, Maryland. We go there, we take pictures with my family. And ka nchechakwara apụta agbakwara m ụmụaja sị na ihe m fụrụ ebe ahụ ọ bụ eziokwu na anyị ka na-amalite mana anyị karịrị okwu anyị kotere ịghọtara. The building adịghị m satisfied. Mana ebe ọ bụ na asị na mbido akwụ na-ara ahụ ịghọtara na ebe ọ bụ our starting point na nsogbu adịghị mmemme ya admit mana I carry this level that is Bele na bottom ebe ahụ anyị kwesịrị ịgbakokwuru enweghị ndị gọọmenti nwere ihe na bottom Washington gara Washington rentiri big ihe apartment or something like that mana nsogbu adịghị mana ebe ndị USB nwere embassy how can I this time the embassy here me pay no can I go sort ordinary visit can I pay any visit na our embassy Biafra nwekwe onye nwe iche I chanyile enwe
all ifenje say no criminality ka ha na-eme nothing else. The only thing they do is to dupe our people. Ana akwa wepụtara ha survival whistle ka ebe survival whistle na survival
plate number last week current one nke abụ last year current one get our plate number current one.
Plate number. And Uwazurike wepụtara plate number since 2001. Ka ebe a na-use ya na Biafra. So all these things, you know the worst part. Like in the court, onwelo some agadi working for some the agadi. Kwesigolo.
It won't say 70 years old.
You know, so now
because I die why we are getting my attorney general. Na Biafra Republic Government in exile.
Okay. So just say onwelo ogwu ejijide odo onye ma that person in person onye ma ya in person gwalụ m onye ọ bụ gwa m ife ọ na-eme ịghọtago onye ma ya in person ọ bụ na unu na-ege ntị o nwere oge ọ ya abụ mpụta na-ekwu na ọ bụ na unu ma ebe afọ unu nọsi ọ bụ na unu ma na ọ ta edewela afọ unu ya ga-achọwa pastọ ya deliver unu ma ọ bụ na ndị pastọ ya na-eme deliverance. Because tell me a glaring truth. To an old man, elderly person like that, Bierilo Obodo Oyibo for how many years? I don't know. I'm more government travel. They got exposed. Followed them Nnamdi Kanu probably. And followed Mazi Simon Ekpa and Joko. Could be deceived and join hands with the people who are deceiving Biafrans. Tell me on earth. Onwe nke mfo na court mmadụ ịbụ aka ofu onye asị na akpụ okpu ndị nze yiri efe ndị eze pụta na-ajụ sị onda so na ndị eli ifa. Because this whole thing is publicly open. Like I don't understand how our people will join hands to destroy our people. To destroy the house, the struggle. I ain't trying to pay ultimate price to make sure Nobel na fruition. Tell me, Obatobi today on a court to defend the Biafra government in exile, Biafra Republic government in exile, Brigi. So eventually the boku abu kopota chukumebele kopota by next week keep belale ya opotazia. Amalizie mandi oya fall back. That fall back aju eka anyị ọnụ na-akpa ada dị ọla mma afa dị iche iche with fall back. Anyị amazi ma ha ya fall back. For now, enwe m okwu cha. I have been straightforward from the very day one ngolo chata. Even ji go chata bụ ka mmepe ndị be anya ka ngwa ha nọ n'ebe a na-akọ n'ụlọ ebe a destroy ụlọ. So anybody na-amụtaghị ife with that chata cannot help that person. And that chata angolo remains. There is no going back, there is no changes. Because Obatobi agugoli the chat already in a court. Obatobi Mazi Simon Ekpa and Joko has already read that same chat already with EMLU today. The way he defended Brigid today, which Nandi Polonga USB charger non a court today. Now no enough. They know that Obatobi is standing giribam with Biafra Republic government in exile. Because this thing is in the open. Is in the open. So, opotazia, I am alizing my fall back. Because I continue with whatever nonsense that they are doing in their mushroom group. So this is what I want to say. Thank you, man.
Yeah, thank you. Only second this century because the other brother could the other time Biafra Republic government in exile. He confirmed na show na the case na Ogenkere na abali akwụkwọ na court.
Yes.
With evidence to prove that.
No evidence.
Because ihe nji were ayo here I know ground.
No. Evidence.
Order are easy. Even he gave back in person the court or he go Korea, man the case number. I go Korea this short because
like
see, that is why I go too much.
No. Like for that one, like what I told that brother, I don't have much information about that case. The only evidence in Welobo or Batobi anolom yanoni a direct. Like Obuhono Mado Gwalum, anorom yanoni a direct. Yotago. Anume kuya Mado Gwalum nanori yanoni a direct. No nyawanyelo instruction. That is the only evidence I have. And I don't need to provide any video of it or the conversation. Anorum yanoni a direct.
Only the evidence.
Yes.
He have simple case. Then we go lawyer. According to them, we go attorney in America because all I would hear in a fight before. because here on a open a lot of us, because all this research and research all these informations right now, because we research here 2025 early either January, February, between January and March 2025. I raise the alarm. What the Afro Republic government in next? Okay, go about all this too much group. Okay, I'm also now in USB, on one side, BRGI on one side. I lay this allegation. No can get a remove Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Now the registration document. Remove the registration document as board of trustee member. Remove the other three behind the three board of trustees. A Mama Dabo, one of them. Okay, get away all their names. So also. Mana kita amuna gina pon ekwo when we document in forward kwala again. Pastor Biafra Republic government in exile. Right now, Elias over to be as our lobbyist through Modern Global. Elias the circuiter because what go from Adana Modern Global Choriachu and when we get with the history. Yeah, mepezie business in mepezie Washington and the Madison group. So automatically, Keta Mulagana Bone Keta was it Elias Jerusolis, was the owner of Biafra Republic Government in exile. Address yet na 7200 Bele Road, Baltimore. Then if that's at the time of that document, it's in the document. He and that can market we and that we shall not at the same time. Our people I can't make a
na ife na-ekwu na ife obi m na-agwa m about it. Ife obi m na-agwa m about it bụ ịma Elias n'oge nkiri na-arụ ajị na-eli ndị na-ege ha ntị mugo. So ihe obi m na-agwa m n'iyi na because emepebere ndị fee send all messy after the program and I will take my time to go through them. So ihe obi m na-agwa m
USB and the BRGIA.
nke USB otego info those things. I need the mega through it. Agugom from A to Z. There. So nke na-ekwe Elias now. I don't think a fresh registration. I think Genkeri because
fresh or register in January 2020, January 6, 2026. This one man. All these things happen.
So that means Genkeli will bring nke ya na Elias nwekwa bring nke ya.
All the same thing, but obviously number has Genkeli subscribes under was it the president and the chairman and the president.
Elias
under that Washington and Madison LLC had register.
Yeah, if any feel na obi na agwa m bụ na due to akwụkwọ agbala Genkeli ọ dị ka Genkeli chọrọ ka o nwee backing from Elias because Genkeli nwere according to ndị onye ọba si na nwere criminal record in America. So o nwere ike akwụkwọ a na-agba ya nwere ike imekwu ya more implicate. So o nwere ike na chọzie iwebatazi Elias bụ maybe nwere good record in America and the citizen for that matter.
Even Elias has a good record too. Elias has a good record.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah.
Good record. Modern Global
yeah.
Elias the same type of life.
Everything will be unraveled very soon. We're good at
and so bad the push where this in the book. We can need to close to the people in charge of the legal na BRGI beacon. Had to turn on, and hope you had the high man. You can come now.
Dalo, watching it.
Yeah, the sick, my brother, sick.
All right, we continue. First of all, before picking another call, I'm on a lot of people at Bogo, and the people are taking a lot of time in one call. Because only 2 minutes, though, can we kiss everybody? All right, caller on WhatsApp, just a moment, please. Just a moment. Let me Amahom, the person that sent this super chat, Amahom Kana, because it's almost 1 hour. one hour and they do send there. So Ebere, if you are there, I want to say thank you so much for the super chat that you have given to me. And according to what you wrote, you said, Ndewo ordinanwa, may Elohim bless your good work. Ise. Thank you, Ebere. If you are still there, please let me know in the comment section. Just say I'm still here, or just write yes as we move. Thank you for the super chat, of course. Oh yeah, continue, caller. One watching Gani.
Ọ dị na nwa Chineke mgbede ọma nwanne m Chukwu gozie ego ekele dị Chukwu for today nwanne m ya ma na Chukwu nke abịa ma na-eme ọ dị na nwa biko nwanne m o nwere ajụjụ m chọrọ ịjụkwu na mana ka esi ama ajụ a wee hepụ m nwa nwanne m like ihe a na-afụ some people na-ekwu etu ha si erizin akwụkwọ a na-agụ ka ha ṅụzughala ka ihe akụziri na nwa na-eme anyị ihe a ama nghọta ihe njọgụ na anaghị erizi ọfụma ọ na ya ṅụzughala ka ihe a na-akụziri anyị ka akwụkwọ agụ ka ihe edere n'akwụkwọ na-eme anyị ihe a nna ndị ji ebe akwa na-ekwu ndị mmadụ na-anụ ọbata obi na-ekwu na-anụ gụnwa na-ekwu na-anụ sọmbọdụ wee je gote wesịrị sụ mmadụ echibeghị onwe ga-ajụ na fọra na ebe igbu gụkwọ wesịrị na ndị fọra na ya ga-anwụchasị akwụkwọ agụ na-eme anyị ihe a ka ọ fọrọ m nwa ka esi kụziri anyị ka ọ na ya ṅụzughala aṅụzu ka ọ na ya dị ahụtaghị m nwanne m ihe a na-aka na-agbụgụ m anya ọpụta kịta abụọ mụ na gị na ọkịta anyị ka nọ na some people ka na-eche echiche ndị nọ na vileji ebe a mepere n'anya n'afọ ndị na saịdị na ngodo onye mmadụ kpọrọ na-ajụ ajụjụ ka anyị nọ na point of ka anyị nwere onwe anyị ọ aṅụzudo ha ala aṅụzu ka akwụkwọ agụ ka ọ prọfesọ ka ibe niile aba na-akpa anyị kpọrọ ụvụrụ anyị ka ọ gịnị ibe a na-eme anyị ibe ụmụ Chineke onye kwe m ọnụ okwu igwe gị nke wee eziokwu nwanne m aghọta m ajụkọtago m achọrọ m onye ga-akọwara m ka m gwere mmara saịdị m na chi na-esi akpa maka na ahụtazi m ihe nke a onye akụziri anyị na nwa na-eme anyị ihe a ka akwụkwọ agụ ka ọ na-aṅụzughala ka ọ na-anya erighị ibe ndị gboo na-enye anyị n'aka ọsụ anyị ejighị echiche onye muvu ha ọ gaghị na-eche eji onye gafe ha ọsọ ụgwọ gbajie onye nwee ka o chigbogo n'elu ọ gwazie ndị nọ na anakwa nwụchasịa na ọgbasa ha ṅụzughala ka ọ gịrị na-aka ọsụ ya na ụmụ ndị gboo ụmụ mmadụ ụnụ ka m na-ajụ ajụjụ a onye mara ka ya zara ya ikuku na ọ ga-erukwa m aka kedu na ibe na-aka ọsọ ha ibe a na ebe Nnamdị Kalụ nọ na Sokoto a na-ekwe ya nkwa niile ka ọ dị ụmụ na ga na-agba maka isi n'obodo anyị nọ na ya ata abụbụ na ebe Simon nọ na-ekwe ụbọchị akpọrọ ya bata kọtọ ekwucha na-abụ nduzu a na-achọ na ugwu ebe a ga-esi mee gụnwawu mmadụ echeba ha echicha na ikuku na onwe mgbe ọ na-afụta neti na-eyi na-epu iche ebe a na-epu ka ama na-aga eje jidekwu ya chukwu wee zoro ha n'ụlọ ma na ikuku ibe a na-ejide n'aka ọdụ aṅụzughala na-eme anyị ibe a ka ọ na ya anaghị anọ eche ka ọ na-awụ na onye gabezie ọsụ ndị ọzọ nwụọ na ya agaghị abatazikwu be nna ya ọzọ eji ekwu okwu be nna gị sọmbọdụ sogụ na wesịrị ka ị ga-eji jee jide wesịrị a na-ahụ ya n'obodo ahụ nọ a na-akịta eme na asị na anaghị ewepụtazi egbe na adị afụzi egbe na soshal midia adị afụzi ọbara mana be anyị evri mọnụ mmadụ tetara ụlọ ụtụtụ ọbara ka a ga-esi na-akpọ ekwunụ nke mekwa na ebriji ọdụ na-adị echiche ka ibe a ka ọ gịnị na-eme ibe a ụmụnne mmepekwana na anyị ihe anyị nọ na ihe a kịta ịnaba anyị onye ọbụla o nwere mgbe ikuku na-agwa ụnụ jụba na onye ụnụ na ya na-ese ajụjụ jụba na ihe ajụjụ a na-ekwego nkwa na eweta na eroplen ụnụ ga-eji bata be anyị sinsi last year ka nna anụ iji a sinsi last year ka nna anụ na-ebutego sinsi Jenụwarị ka oge ka nna anụ na-ebutego eroplen ụnụ ga-eji ma eroplen na-aga n'elu ana m ene anya na ụmụnne m ọbatago ruo tata ụvụrụ ụnụ emepebeghị ụgbọ mmiri nwee nke anyị hụrụ ya asụ na ọnụ na-abata ụvụrụ ụnụ emepebeghị were emechara m Chineke gosi m sị nna Nnamdị Kalụ nwere okwu ọ sị gị na o nwere mgbe ego ruo wechasịa shaft ha anụkwụrụ one side ya wụ ndị ahụrịbịa ọkụ onwe ibe ji emebe anụkwụrụ one side I feel na ya na-abịa unu ejighị na-eche echiche na-achọ ka ahụ nata be n'ụlọ mana ofu ibe m chọrọ egwu na ofu chikwu egwu n'igwe ga-egwu etu a ụnụ bụ ka o si na sa ha ala ebi ntebebe so n'ọrụ unu ji ndị be nna unu emete na-eti edu stọpụ ba dị a mara m ebe unu ga-agbaje mgbe e nwere ike chụwa ọbata obi chụba Nnamdị Kalụ unu enwe mata na ọbata obi chọrọ ka o si evu ụnụ na ohu ụnụ nọrọ ya ụnụ nọ n'ohu be anyị ụnụ n'ohu n'ụwa niile ọpụta kịta ide echiche ide ahụ nọkwa na ochegide echiche emegide n'ụwa si na ije echicha obodo a nata achọ ọgwụ ndị ịbata be nna gị asị na ndị be nna gị anọchikwe na ndị ọzọ nwezi ebe ahụ kedu ihe ị ga-eme ihe na-emezie ụnụ ndị mmadụ mepezie na ụvụrụ ụnụ ụvụrụ a mepezie ụrụ na ọmụọ kuchiri eso na nwa ahụ ya ka ụnụ ka ụvụrụ ụnụ mepee nna nwanne m ya gazie Chineke gbaala ngome nwanne m jisi ike agwa ngụ n'ọgụ BBC anyị ajazela anyị and onye ọnwa gbara ajazela ndị gboo mgba gbaa ajazela ndị mbụ na ndị egede ndị chie mgba ihe ị ga na-afụ ụtụtụ ihe n'abalị ị gaghị ala ike ya ọnwa ahụgụ ihe a Chukwu ji wee nye anyị jide ebube bụ anyanwụ ga na-apụ na ahụgụ mmiri ga na-apụ na arụ gị ikuku ga na-apụ na arụ gị aja ana ga na-apụ na alụgụ maka na ị chọghị ka anyị nwa nọ n'aja ana nwee ndụ etu anyị chukwu ekwu ochido n'aha Chukwu okike abịa ama anyị na-akpa isi ara enye mgbe niile
ise daalụrị nna ya ma alụ gị mma nwa Chineke. Alright. Biko onye kpọ ya wele 2 minutes do onye kpọ ya wele 2 minutes ka nwee ike na accommodate ya everybody. Already enwego m over 100 missed calls. Yeah, so onye kpọ ya wele 2 minutes amazikwu m onye ya akpọchi ya kwụ azụ because a lot of people akpọgo. So onye yes, caller, please go ahead.
Hello.
Gani Nwa Chineke, go ahead. Hello. Please close the room.
Yeah, my brother Ekenemge. When wisdom speak, the ear listen.
Dalo.
Yes. For those that never test wisdom, I wish that they should go and listen to Hamadike Oluchukwumazi Nnamdi Kanu and his second Okutendibo, Ekpa Njoko.
Yes.
The wisdom guy, the good guy.
Yes.
That we don't joke with. Anybody joking with Simon Ekpa is joking with my life. Anybody joking with that, my brother, that was born in 1985, that have come to a standard of wisdom that is shaking the world, is jeopardizing with my generation. And that person must pay a price because nobody betrayed me and go free. I don't forgive. I don't forget. I don't forgive. I don't practice forgiveness. It's a sin to my belief. Okay, we are watching critically. We are watching, observing things that is going on in our land. Biafra will come naturally, whether they like it or not. It's about to happen. Naturally,
yes,
it will happen. Because of what? Biafra is ordained by God Almighty. Biafra is ordained by God Almighty. All this Chihuahua, Ngozi Orabeza, and the so-called of them all, these idiots that have no reputation, that have no guideline, that have no parental bringing up, that have nothing to show, that have come to block our way all this while. They are going to pay dearly. That is why I say I don't forgive, I don't forget. As it happened, they think I don't forgive. It's already in my diary. All the people that will pay a price when Biafra comes. I wish it happens the way our leader Hamadike Oluchukwumazi Nnamdi Kanu said that it will happen in our time. That somebody like me will witness it and come to my land, come back and contribute in what I know, in what I saw. Jisike Ogani, all of you, the truthful ones, Jisike, Chukwu Kiki Abia Mabunume, Kona Abo Hamadike Oluchukwumazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mo na-apụ apụ. Kona Abo Okutendigbo, Maazị Simon Ekpa Njoko, ume Kona Agbakwa ndị eziokwu ọzọ to the lower point, because in unite we stand. In one soul, in one spirit, in one body we stand. To the last person who believe in this cause, no matter where the person knowledge is stopped, because we can never be the same. Brotherlyhood. Also, no matter the knowledge the God Almighty bestowed on you, before coming down here on earth. It doesn't count. What counts is your heart in the land of Biafra. What counts is how you understand things. What counts is how you reason, how you play justice and on it fairness. Jisinike, there is no education in the zoo. And that is the reason why Britain manipulated zoo to make sure that they never register for anybody to sue them and no organization to sue them. It's a very big embarrassment. That is even up to show everybody still believing in the zoo that person is a coward and they will die a coward. That you cannot even sue or petition your government for their evil doings individually and collectively. And who is behind it? Can be behind it? Can Fulani get that wisdom from where? They don't have any wisdom to even crack hard and know what to do at any fucking moment of time. Then don't have that wisdom. Ọkwa ndị Britain be ha ka nọ ọkwa ndị Britain ama m na ọha nwa na gwara ha distance gboo ha ji manipulate anyị, but the case is open now for the whole world to see. It's open.
Daalụ.
Jisinike. There is no education there. So onye ọbụla ịhụrụ mpụtara na-ekwu okwu according to the way it's supposed to be is somebody that have good heart, not education, speaking. Particularly when you got it from the zoo. Not in speaking. Oh, good heart. And another one that Emana Ometana Otunde Madin Siecha Utun Siecha. Vam Parada de Oramaka na Finland in defense of her people. I don't even people see and overlook and people see and forget soon. I don't forgive, I don't forget. Vam Parada de Oramaka for not doing nothing wrong, but just to defend her people. I am about to say deep Vam, we in one day, whatever he is, if he hear this voice, he should know that Oga Wani the ikikere o ji kwada anyị nwaanyị aka anyị nziri mba ịga nọchite anya anyị o ji kwa ya aka because I'm na vam na Adadiora ma wụrụ ọgbọ to start with, and the Adadiora ma never insult or embarrass Vam in Finland. And Vam have courage to push her because she want to do the right thing. Vam should know. But as far as I'm still alive, of which I'm doing everything possible, I'm still praying to my ancestors and the spirit of the land to protect me. Vam will answer different queries from different courts of the land to tell us reason why Ojunwe the audacity Ekpa Adadiora Maka na Finland because he want to protect the interests of her people. I already said it. We are standing in a very good platform. Happen all this chihuahua. It's only can phone. In your time anyway, but I later I start enjoying the time in here. Now, but the Mugu could not even defend or answer simple questions coming from you. All this chihuahua here wouldn't wawa nisi na nyanyi sobu na libu. Jisike mechuko kikabia magba onye ulu menkekwu n'eziokwu.
Ise. Daalụ. Biko onye kwuo nsị ha ala gị daalụ biko I stop or nwere reason because a lot of people know here actually and we go many calls I haven't been able to respond to them. So because daalụ nwa Chineke ya ma alụ gị mma. Daalụ. Daalụ gaa n'iru nwa Chineke gaa n'iru.
How are you today?
Gbapụ ya ọsọ, gbapụ ya ọsọ, gbapụ ya ọsọ, egbu n'oge gaa n'iru.
Isiokwu m na-agala ana m ekene PM ahụ gbasara the videos incident happened with our people Ogusichi na court today. I'm very happy for that because the world Nigeria is dodging to show the pictures. And thank God today no mere appear at court. Another thing we have only one chihuahua putara na platform kịta were bịa ite the whole time anyị ga-eji were tụgharị iche and he nyere that guy a lot of time mgbe the guy bịara igwe okwu ka mma ebe o si abịa bete blame on gị n'ọhịa nkụzi iche na onye ọ ga-abịa ịkụziele ihe ọghọta but brain ya na nghọta ya elughị ebe ahụ. Imagine old man through his voice afụgwọ afọ m na ọ karịgo ụmụ ihe 40 years a but ọ bụghị fault ya na-agbacha ọsọ agụọ mile wee na-asị ka Chineke gọzie gị n'ihe ọma niile na-emere ụmụ Biafra o were ihe eji achọ ndụ mma wee chọọ gị mma n'ụtụtụ eke n'ụtụtụ ore n'ụtụtụ apụ anyị rara n'azụ na niile ọrụ ike wala gị ọjị ka ọ dịgodi for now.
Daalụ rinne nwa Chineke ya maalụ gị mma. Alright, anyị na-abịa na mpịachi because of our time. We have tried today and Chukwu okike abịama bi n'eluigwe has heard us. Because of that now, if I did not pick your call, please forgive me. If I did not speak to you, please forgive me. There's a lot of people who have been calling and definitely I can't speak to everyone. No matter how much I tried, it is to speak to everyone, almost impossible. So we are going to draw the curtain here. I want to say thank you all for listening to me. May Chukwu okike abịama bi n'eluigwe, God in his infinity mercy bless you and bless your handwork. Whatever you lay hand upon to better your life and your future, may God bless you richly. Whatever that is bothering you, whether health or anything, may God help you and grant you your desire. We continue to pray for the life of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We pray that Chukwu okike abịama bi n'eluigwe nye divine healing and divine health, long life, for him to be able to stay strong, to see the restoration of Biafra. We commit our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko, into the hands of God and pray that Chukwu okike abịama bi n'eluigwe grant him victory, because his victory is the victory of the Biafran people and the beginning of the restoration of independent state of Biafra. May God bless all of you. Please continue to pray and support the Biafra Liberation Army in whichever way you know you have capacity to do, because they have been facing heavy war in Biafra land for the past 1 or 2 weeks. Onslaught, daily onslaught, especially since the beginning of this very Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa's case. The Nigeria Terrorist Army, because they believe that the world revolves around them. They think that whatever they do, they have the capacity of changing the narrative. So when they come to bombard our people, they'll be able to change it, make it look as if it's Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko the one doing it. Say thank you all for listening. Thank you for joining me. Please continue to pray for the Biafra Liberation Army, the job they are doing in defense of our land. Thank you all. May God bless you. From me from here, it is good evening. See you tomorrow.